What is going on, my people? My name is Wole. We are back with another episode of the Pregame Podcast. This is episode 333. You already know what time it is. I got the queen to my left, as always, looking beautiful in her brown sugar bag. Hey, how you doing, Queen Cass?
I'm good. What's going on?
It's been like a month. How are you?
It has been a month.
It's been a month, yo.
Man, time be flying.
Niggas want to go on a vacation. Our engineers is going to Spain and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Celebrating love, being mature.
People gotta live. You know?
Hell yeah.
So
you went on another trip, I'm sure. You went somewhere. You went to Maine or something.
I ain't going
You
nowhere.
went to Dallas. You went to Dallas for a weekend. You went somewhere.
I need a trip, honestly.
Here we go. You know what? I be doing it to myself. I be like opening up the door for you to say that you need things that you don't need. You want a trip.
I definitely need it.
You want a trip. You don't need a trip. You just went to Turks 6 weeks ago, nigga.
So
like,
what? It wasn't enough. That was a big girl's trip. That doesn't count.
Yeah, that don't count.
And she hated it.
I didn't hate it.
But you hated the food or the vibe.
No, I didn't like the food. And
Nigga 40 talking about the vibe was off.
The vibe,
It's crazy.
Man, the vibe
no, it
was
wasn't off, but I mean, I had fun, but I wouldn't go back. That was,
Gotcha.
you know what I mean? That was
What was
my
your
point.
reasoning for not wanting to go back, though?
Because there's nothing drawing me back. Like I don't know much about the culture in Turks. It's very touristy and kind of surface level.
You gotta go off the grid when you go places.
Right.
But her thing was, when we talked about it on the pod, there was no grid. Like, Turks is built for tourism.
But I shouldn't say that because I didn't really explore the way I should have.
Kick that whole back in, the whole island.
No,
you gotta
not
be
the
like,
whole island.
You gotta find somebody to take you around.
Yeah, nothing really drawing me back. Only the beaches. That's it. Most beautiful beaches I've ever seen
In your life.
in my life.
And yeah,
Crystal
you'll never
clear
go back.
blue water.
Most beautiful beaches, crystal clear. And I'll never go back.
But it's like if you're looking for a luxury vacation, you're gonna get it there.
That's
but
why
it's touristy.
Lawbury be over there. That's why Lawbury be over there, because of the beaches. Lawbury Graham.
Lawbury? Yeah.
Lawsuit Graham. Word. That's good.
He's the reason why.
You went?
Huh?
What? Why? I think you said he's the reason
I'm
why.
saying like Turks is overhyped.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's because of Aubrey. So.
Yes. We'll talk about him.
How many times did he mention it in his
We're going
songs?
to talk about that nigga later. We're going to talk about that nigga later.
He overhyped the island. Like, no.
Everything he does. He does, 100%.
Yeah, something in
But
there.
we got a special guest in the building. I think this brother was on the pod a long time ago, like
long time
like a
ago.
Nintendo 64 version of the pod.
Before
like,
my time.
Like 10, way before
Like,
that.
I think y'all had to-
This is like the analog pregame. This is a rotary phone version of the pod.
Yo.
This nigga was on back in like
I remember
2014.
Oprah was trying to play a beat from his phone type thing.
To have you freestyle. This nigga was like, yo, go ahead. The nigga, you ain't sway. Relax. But he's back for the second time in history. My brother, Trav Black in the building. Make some noise for Trav Black. My fucking guy. High school brother.
Man. Blessings.
Yeah, man. We go way back, way back. Hey, ladies, whatever you do not watch this nigga's workout videos. Please, for me, for you, for your
Now
relationship.
you're making us want to watch.
Honey ass. You hear this honey ass old lady?
Ain't nothing to
She gonna
watch.
watch. Now you're making us gonna want to watch.
Well, I mean, you're saying not to watch it.
Don't give her your Instagram when this shit is over, because she gonna be on it.
I
but
can't.
yeah, man, Trav, bro, thank you for coming back. It's been a minute, dog. I haven't seen you since you moved out the spot. We used to be housemates.
Appreciate you.
We used to be housemates. He used to live in one of the first floor apartments in the crib, and he moved out because he started a family, and like real men does, went and got his own spot with his girl and his daughter, and adopted like 18 other kids. This nigga is amazing. Travis is one of them friends.
I'm not amazing.
You are, bro. Yo, first off, you're not doing that humble shit.
Don't bring that energy.
You're not doing that humble shit.
It's not humble. It's
nigga,
honesty.
when the sunglasses go on, I'm gonna be way more out of pocket. Right now, I'm keeping
We
it.
know.
I'm keeping it breezy right now. I'm keeping it breezy.
I'm all right. I'm
Nigga,
just grateful to be here.
Take these compliments. This nigga can fix your lawnmower, your car. The nigga can put up your drywall. This nigga will be on your roof, no shirt on, and somebody will just like lemonade will just fall in his hand, and he'll be like, you want me to cut this grass when I'm done? This nigga is like a jack of all trades. He can rap, he can freestyle. The nigga writes poems. The nigga be like, he be skipping gracefully. Like, what's wrong? What you want, my nigga? Like, why are you so good at mad shit?
God.
That's what's up.
Keeping it short. And that's the type of shit that I hate about niggas like this.
Man.
When niggas is blessed, you can just come outside, beard not trim, hair not cut, tight ass pants,
man.
and just be like, yo, God.
We in the same bag.
Nigga, bro, I can, you know what I mean? Do this with your shit. Do this. Yo, can y'all see my, don't make me. Look at this shit. Y'all can't even see it because of the ice bucket.
No, they can't see it because ain't much
Look at this shit.
ain't much to
Do that to
snag
your
on.
pants, bro. Do that to your sweats.
He's got sweatpants on. He could definitely do that.
Why do you have to do that? And I got sweats. You got pants. You shouldn't even have to do that with them on.
They're flexible denim. That's the point. That's what I'm telling you. So even if you think they're tight, they're fitted, bro. My thighs is comfortable. And I know your thighs are comfortable too. I know the hammies is comfortable, but don't be trying to deflect. Don't try to reverse Uno card.
Oh, man.
Yeah, don't be trying to reverse Uno. This nigga always wears tight clothes. And then he'd be like, yo, come on, don't talk about my body.
Clothes gotta be tight. Yours could be fitted.
Because mine are fitted. If both of us take our shirt off right now,
oh my God,
the views are gonna go up, and it's only because of one nigga's body, and it's not mine.
You.
So
That's you.
You know what I mean? You got a 12-pack under there. This nigga be jogging, just be jogging on a treadmill, shirt off in the gym, my high school gym.
I don't know who started this shirt off business, man.
You when you perform.
It was one show.
7.
You perform with your shirt off?
Yeah,
Yes.
I had one show with no shirt.
7.
And franchise.
And what made you want to do that?
His 12-pack. What you mean? What made him do that?
Oh,
This
you know what
nigga's
it was?
incredible shape.
There was some A&R people there that show, and I was like,
Are you trying to show
yeah, they was like, bro, you gotta bring it this show. Like, you can't just freestyle. You can't just. I had to bend. I was freestyle. I'm like, you know what? We just gonna go all out for this one, and that was it. But after that, I could never.
Off the natty too. Off the natty. This nigga don't take no steroids. He don't drink nothing. He don't smoke nothing. Off the natty, this nigga with an 8-pack in his fucking back muscles, like he's LeBron James rapping all fucking all cool and swaggy. You know what I mean? Young Kobe in the gym, black mama with the pen. I'm like, this nigga, I can't stand. I hope this nigga trip. I hope this nigga trip. And if you watch 90% of his workout videos, he got the same sweatpants on with some dusty ass Timbs from 20 years ago, and he's doing fucking squats.
Damn, don't hurt him like that.
I'm telling you. Do you want me to pull up? Yo, let me pull up the.
We got work to do, man.
No, this ain't work, nigga. This is entertainment. What the fuck you talking about? This entertainment. I'm gonna pull up.
Not
I'ma
the
be
Dusty
honest.
Timbs from 20 years ago.
Who knows what I'm talking about? Well, here, go ahead, explain it.
Oh, I mean, I like working out in boots, man.
What?
Yeah. Because
I don't wear sneakers.
he started working out on boots. You want me to tell you why he started working on
How he
Timbs?
gonna tell you why I started?
Because we had the conversation 10 years ago, but he gonna act like he don't remember. So cool, yeah, because he act brand new because he's on the podcast. This nigga started doing workouts in Timbs because he wanted to improve his fucking vertical jump.
Not just that, but yeah.
But it was part of it.
Yeah.
And he started jumping crazy.
Right.
The nigga started moving faster. He would get spots where it'd take him 5 steps, it would take him 2. You know what I mean? If it took him 15 steps to run the full length of the court, it would take him 8. And then the nigga's jumping from the fucking 3-point line and he's laying it up at the rim. It's like, nigga, just dunk that shit. You know what I mean? And he's playing that game in Timbs.
Not at work.
Full court.
Grace of God.
Timbs are heavy as hell on your feet.
Not on this strong
but
ass nigga.
Sometimes, like, I don't know. And then
You don't even doing that. Yo, Trav, I ain't fucking with you. Yo, I'm not letting you do that, bro. Let's get to checking. Cass, how have you been? How's it been the last month, last 2 weeks, last week? Nails is popping. What's up with you, man?
I've been good. I've been good. I've been trying to stay active. I started yoga. Except this week I've kind of been off my game, but I started doing yoga on Sundays. I think I'm gonna stick to that every Sunday.
Where are you doing yoga at?
I'm doing it at Rafa Yoga in Cranston.
Okay.
Have you heard of it?
I've been to Rafa before. Super expensive, but well worth it. They got everything.
Super expensive.
Yeah. Well, the yoga classes are cheap, but like I like the sauna, the sweat
Yeah,
rooms.
that's the one that we do. Me and my girl came up.
Like 60
we do the
bucks.
like hot vinyasa yoga at 11 a.m.
that's smooth.
and it's steaming hot in there, and you're drenched in sweat by the end.
Yep.
Like But
good.
it's definitely worth it.
Hell yeah. And then
Yeah.
you get to decompress with the sweat rooms, with the different saunas. They got the little Turkish bath. They got the standard. They got the
Oh, I
Indian.
haven't really
Yo, they got
explored in there.
it's called Urban Sweat. I don't particularly like the name, but they got 5 different saunas in there. Each one does something different for your skin. I've been on the raffle for a minute. The only thing I don't like about spots like that, and I went to Bodhi Spa to get a massage in the last month too, and that was fire. But they're all owned by white people who like got to travel to like Indonesia and Bali and all that stuff. They steal all the swag. They come over here.
And they make
the
money
white
off
one,
of it.
the white girl who was hot, who is not so hot but still thinks she's hot in her 50s, tells her little sugar daddy to give her $2 million to start the fucking spa, and then she starts the spa and now she's making money off that shit. And there's not an Indian person or Belizean person. There's nobody from the culture in sight.
Nobody from the culture.
Because they got the water journey at Bodhi Spa, which is their version of having the urban sweat shit. And I'm telling you, that shit right there is booked 2-3 weeks in advance.
Damn.
If you wanted to book it tomorrow for fucking the end of July, that shit is booked.
What's it called again?
It's the water journey. It's called the water journey at Bodhi Spa.
I'll
saying?
probably do that for my birthday.
Rod's done it before. Our engineer, he's done it. You know what I mean? Like, he's done it before. And I peek my head in through the locker room because in the locker rooms for the women and the men, you can there's a door to get into the water journey. And it's basically 2 pools and like a sauna, but they're salt pools and they have different minerals in them. So as you sit in them, like, it's killing off the dead skin, and it's like all that shit fire, bro.
Right.
Absolutely fire. I've never personally experienced it over there, but that shit, like, that's what the sauna is supposed to do. Like, when you do a Turkish bath, the steam and all that, it's the same shit. But yeah, that's the time we got to be on if we want to preserve our bodies and like really look good.
100%.
Look like
Hell
Angela
yeah.
Bassett out here when we 75.
I'm telling you, them girls that do yoga every week, bodies be tea.
Gotta take care of yourself.
And they're strong as hell too.
Making you want to switch sides a little bit?
No, never that.
Nah,
I'm not into girls.
never.
I think women are beautiful, but
Not even for a yogi girl?
nah.
Okay, respect, yo. Respect.
Get out of here.
Respect to holding down your sexuality. Be like, nah, yo, it's meant
I
for
think
me.
women are beautiful. I am like
Gorgeous.
I'm not sexually attracted to women,
Okay, you said that.
but I do think they're, beautiful creatures. Anyhow, so that's what I've been doing every Sunday.
That's good.
What else has been
What
going
about
on?
the regular gym? You still getting them bun busters in at the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been going on my walks and I've been going to Fit Body still.
Fit Body Boot Camp. Shout them out.
Twice a week. Shout out to Fit Body. My people's over there.
Word.
I missed this week because I kind of been in a funk this week. I don't know why, but I got to get back to it next week because my birthday's coming up.
I was about to say, your birthday is like soon.
Yeah, July 21st.
What we doing for your birthday, yo?
I'm planning a pool party.
Okay, and I better have the first invite. And
Well, you're not gonna have the first invite,
nigga, I better
but you'll have the third invite.
Nigga,
the top.
if I'm top 3, I better be 2 or 1. So you better rearrange that shit.
it's only
Ain't
because-
nobody got a name that's AD. Like, nobody got a name with the
you gotta
A
put
and
them
then
all
unless it's Abishola or some shit. I should be number 1.
No, that's not how that works.
100% alphabetical order. How is it not?
Well, first of all, my text messages are not in alphabetical order. So
This nigga said my text messages. When you go on your phone and you put, well, that's not even gonna help me because you probably got me in your phone as
it's
Bolay.
something else.
But it don't matter, nigga.
Right.
You know my first name is
actually,
Abday.
your full name is in my
Oh,
in my
word.
phone because
So you treating me like just straight up?
no,
Okay.
not even. When I've been planning my birthday and securing the location. So I've been talking to my best friend Chalia and my coworker who I see every single day.
So they get the first 2 invites.
She basically telling you that you top
They
3.
did get the first 2 invites, but I'm on this app called Swimply. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I know Swimley.
Yeah. It's like a Airbnb for like pool rentals or whatever. So that's how I secured the venue. So they have like an invite where you can just send it. And I kind of wanted to see how it looks. So I sent it to my coworker and I sent it to my friend. So yeah, but I'm not doing that. I'm creating my own flyer and sending it that way because
Word.
yeah.
Word.
But you'll be getting the flyer soon. I've created it. I just haven't sent it yet. It's strict invite only because
Word.
only a certain amount of people can, be at the venue.
crib. Yeah. I'm hip.
Yeah.
And just out of spite, I'm telling you right now, when I lock in this pool tomorrow for the 4th, you're getting invited 5th. Just cause I'm spiteful.
What pool for the 4th? Oh, you're renting a pool for the 4th of July?
Hey, don't worry about all that. But when you get the invite,
What?
you'll be the 5th nigga on
The
the
4th of
list.
July is coming up next weekend. What are you talking
You ain't got
about?
no plans. We just talked about this last week of how we whack it. We got to throw shit, and I figured I'll throw some shit. But when I secure the venue, like you said, you're not going to be third, nigga.
I
You're
don't
going to be
even see
fifth.
you every day. You don't even hit me up. I've been hitting you up constantly throughout the week. You don't even call me. Nothing.
Cass, you really want to do
I
that?
called you when I was at the beach and I came to the Juneteenth event.
Juneteenth, you did.
You just
You did.
banged on my call. You didn't even answer nothing.
Banged. Yo, she's potting right now. Are you crazy?
What?
Yo, this nigga Cass.
Definitely. Send it to the voicemail.
Damn. Yo, that's what we
Damn.
on. That's crazy. See, now I gotta turn up.
And he knows it's true. That's why he's acting.
No, it's not. I'm just letting you cook. I'm getting out of the kitchen, baby girl. I'm leaving the crib. I'm leaving the crib. That's
Why
what's
you didn't
going
answer
on.
my calls though?
What you mean? I answered every one of your calls.
No, you did not. No, you did not.
Cash, man.
I went there for you.
You bring this side out of me, dog, because you want to sit here and you want to cap for the cameras, but it's okay. It's
I'm
okay.
not capping. You didn't
Literally
answer.
just checked on you yesterday. Called you. Yo,
Yeah, you
good?
called me yesterday to see
See how you doing.
if I was coming
To see how you
today.
doing first. I didn't say, yo, you doing the pod tomorrow? I said, yeah. How are you? Actually, it was 2 days ago. What you talking about?
Right, but still.
To check on you. How you doing? How you good?
To make sure I was
I don't
coming
know if
through
I can
today.
do the pod because my hair's not done. Bring your late ass in. Don't come in all timid now. But you ain't gonna you ain't gonna pod like that. Come on.
What you
You
mean?
ain't gonna pod like that. You ain't gonna sit there and get up here and lie to the fans.
I'm not lying. I called you when I left the beach
Okay.
and I got to the Juneteenth event.
Okay.
You did not answer.
I called.
I even saw
called
Thompson.
You might have been
And
tips.
he
You
was
might
like,
have
oh,
been
I don't
tips.
know. He left or whatever.
You're talking about the taste of Juneteenth on last Thursday.
Right.
You got there dumb late. I got there at 3 and I was there until 5 with my mother, my
Regardless.
foster brother. Like, what are you talking about?
But I called. That's what I'm saying. And you didn't answer.
And then on Sunday when you called me and you was at Juneteenth, the actual festival, I picked up. Huh? What'd you say?
This is Wale.
Exactly.
Well, like what?
I'm late.
And late ass Emma's in the
girl.
building. But yeah, I'm on
Cut him
your
off in
ass.
his argument because he'll keep going.
I'm on
Because he never takes accountability.
And he never-
Just-
Accountability for what?
He doesn't.
Dog,
But
You could have
Accountability for
You had
what?
to bring up the accountability.
for not answering the phone.
Because you didn't answer. At least say, oh my God, guys, I didn't answer. I didn't see a call, whatever.
Here's why you're phony.
Just coming in and just going right in.
Here's why
jumping
she's
right
phony
in.
though. If the Thursday of
Hopefully
me,
we're back.
if Thursday with me dubbing her call, right, was such a problem, then on Sunday she wouldn't have called me to see if I was going to Juneteenth.
I
She wouldn't
called you
have
again. No, that's the thing. You never even
you
returned my
wouldn't
call.
have, you wouldn't
But I
have
did call
called me.
you again to see if you were
invite
going.
each other
Oh, she
to,
called you
to
twice.
y'all events, right?
She didn't call me twice. She's
I
she's
did,
potting
but-
right now.
okay.
She's potting.
Well, I mean,
Check her call logs
I was about to
after
say-
the pod. Check her pod.
I
Check
can't.
her call log after the pod. Check her call log after the
It's
pod.
all there, so.
Check her recents, nigga. But anyway, are you done with your check-in?
I'm done with my check-in. My birthday's coming up. You know
Yep.
it's my season, Cancer season.
Yes.
We're out here.
I'm the third invite
Actually,
nigga on the list. I'm the third.
I'm
That's how we got
celebrating
here.
Cancer season and Leo season because I'm a cusp. So
That
this whole
bullshit.
summer is my
Gang.
season.
Yup.
There you go.
Anyways, go
That's
ahead.
my nigga right there. Cusp shit. All right, so check it for me. First and foremost, shout out to me for making the Providence Business News 2025 40 under 40 list.
That's what's
You
up.
already motherfucking know. All my haters out here, all the niggas that like to talk about me and be like, oh, well, you played the game in a certain way, and blah, blah, blah. Why you cool with politicians? Nigga, shut the fuck up and do something. Because if you were doing something, maybe you'd get notified or nominated for some shit that was worth elevating your motherfucking brand. How about that? That's the first thing that I want to talk about. The second thing I want to talk about, and it's related to getting older, but then like being in a place where you got OGs that are like 15, 20 years older than you that are still doing shit that niggas that your age is doing. and you embarrassed by that shit and you can't really have that conversation because they're gonna dub you and they're gonna cut you off and they'll be like, who the fuck you think you're talking to? Yo, in Rhode Island, specifically, in this little ass ocean state with 1.1 million people, you OGs need to cut it the fuck out. I am sick of you niggas fighting on Facebook. I am sick of you niggas subbing each other in real life at events like Juneteenth. The slaves were freed. We're trying to remember freedom, nigga. And y'all giving each other the cold shoulder, walking past each other, talking about niggas that are 10 feet that way. You gotta stop. Niggas gotta stop, yo. And like, not everybody know who I'm talking about, but the real ones know who the fuck I'm talking about. Especially if you're considered a fucking leader. Because I gotta look at y'all and I gotta follow y'all lead. Well, I don't have to, but you're supposed to be setting a fucking example. And if I had no sense, I would be a fucking idiot. But y'all niggas need to stop, bro. You're 55, you're 60, you're 65, you're 70 years old, and you're still outside on picket lines and shit. Cut it off, and you don't like each other. What the fuck is going on? It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm confused. I am confused. If you don't like niggas and you had a private conversation and it's understood between y'all and that's what it is, cool. But a lot of y'all be talking about the people that you don't like at an event where they are with other people that are allowing you to talk bad about them and they still fuck with them. So that tells me y'all never had the conversation. If you never scrap and you old niggas never wrestled in the sandbox, cut it the fuck out. I'm here to say that right now. I'm sick of it, and it's only black and brown people that are doing it. The whites get along even though they hate each other, dog. They're at the State House passing laws and legislation and bills every fucking every Thursday, every Tuesday. And they hate each other, but they're making money. And they're impacting the lives of your kids, your grandkids, your nieces, your nephews, and you niggas is too busy infighting. We can't have shit, bro. We can't have shit. Can we get along like the Asians just for give me 3 years of acting cool like the Chinese and the Japanese and all the Nieces niggas. Like, all the Nieces niggas.
God.
Give me 3 years of acting like the Nieces niggas. Just 3.
Stop.
No, I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass. Don't tell me to stop. Because
That's racist.
that's not. These knees niggas be wilding for each other.
These
These niggas be going crazy. Their communities are their communities
picture.
are insulated in a way that black folks, we always want to complain about some shit. It's been 400 plus years of captivity that we are freed from post. And what do we got about 5 billionaires who are working their ass off to provide opportunities for all the millionaires below them and all the fucking thousandaires under them and da-da-da-da. You got Robert Smith, you got fucking the nigga who owned the Weather Channel, who used to, Byron, whatever the fuck. You got Oprah, we got Jay-Z, we got Riri. We got a handful of billionaires. We got a whole bunch of millionaires that are doing their own shit. Everybody's selfish. And we got niggas in this, we got people in our own state that are up, that are lit. But all they care about is staying lit and staying relevant instead of reinvesting in the community. And even when they do that, there's a camera up and they're streaming it. Like, none of this shit is genuine. It's fucking trash. So, like, the PBM 40 under 40 shit, yo, that is the only reason why I'm accepting it and I'm proud of it is because I play my game my way. I don't kiss ass. I don't play favorites. I don't act fucking disingenuous with anybody I meet. And it is very much a white honor. Let's not fuck around and it's a white honor. Like, you got to play the game a certain way to even be on the radar to be nominated for some shit like that. And shout out to my team at my fucking 9 to 5 for nominating me and putting all that fucking information in there. And I'm picked. 40 people. I'm the blackest nigga on the list. I'll tell you that right now. Some of them, that team of motherfuckers, I ain't gonna get the pod canceled, but like, I have to get my shit off because I'm sick of people being phony, especially my elders. Y'all know better. Y'all need to do better. And then all the people that are our age or younger, if you're a millennial and your fucking claim to fame is throwing an event, you got to do more, bro. Like, we're not doing the same shit. I got people calling my phone for real shit. Who can I reach out to pay my light bill? Who can I reach out to because a tree just fell and crashed my car? I don't have insurance. How can I get the tree removed? And where can I go to get this car fixed at this much because I only have X dollars in my bank account? Oh, well, like, can you get my son a job? I don't know. They want to work this summer. I don't know where to go. I got 5 kids jobs this just 2 days ago. And I don't even know 2 of the kids. They got referred because their peoples told me and was like, yo, so-and-so said you can get my daughter a job. Absolutely. Give me her first and last name. And I'll send it over to my guy. And they got hired. And orientation was last night. Like, that's what I do. And I put myself in a position to do that. Not to brag about it, but because if you're living this life, you're supposed to be a fucking resource, dog. Mm-hmm. You are supposed to be a bridge builder. You are supposed to connect humans to humans and resources to humans and vice versa and things to things. That's what we're here to do. One of the greatest pieces of advice this bum-ass nigga Will Smith ever said on a microphone. And after that, he went absolutely crazy. But I'll give him credit for that. So in closing on my check-in, before we pass it over to Trav and then to M, all y'all niggas do better. Life is about a lot more than turning the fuck up. It's summer, so we gonna wild out. We gonna run it up. But come September 1st, nigga, how are you living? And who are you taking care of outside of yourself and your family? Because everyone's, oh, my son, my daughter, sorry, I've been out of pocket. Cool, nigga. But what else are you doing? Because y'all the same niggas that are complaining about what's happening in the world right now, in this country right now. Y'all the same niggas. And a bunch of y'all voted for that man. A bunch of y'all. And a bunch of y'all laughed at that lady. And now look where we at. Oh my God, it's crazy. I'm going to move to Africa. I'm going to move to DR. I'm going to move to Puerto Rico. No, the fuck you ain't. You ain't going nowhere. Cause
you from my country. I'm going somewhere.
I'm not talking about you. If you internalize it, you the op.
I'm kidding. God
damn it.
Let's cut it out.
Anyway, I had to get that off my chest, yo. I'm shutting up. Trav, check in, brother. How you been?
I'm good,
How
man.
you doing? You all right?
Yeah, thank you for having me, bro.
Yo, thank you for coming, bro. I can't wait to interview and talk about some Rhode Island rap shit. I'm going to be messy. Off top. You need to know that. I'm going to be messy as fuck.
I expect nothing less.
Yeah, that's my nigga. But you got to check in, though. Like, what else do you know what I mean? What you got going on? How was your week?
Man.
How's, you know what I mean? Your daughter good?
Week.
She got all her teeth?
Everything good, man. Grateful. Finna fly to Florida next week, see the family, surprise them. You know, my grandmama's birthday on the 4th. So
how's she going to be? How grandma going to be?
I think 75.
Oh, you got a young grandma.
Oh, wow. Your grandma is the same age as my dad.
So,
damn, your daddy old.
one year older.
But,
she's 1 year older. But my dad's 74, and he looks damn good.
Nobody said he did. I seen his daughters.
I was about to ask.
Everything's good. Surprised them. You know, grateful, man. Just working hard, staying active. Just got another check from Apple like 2 weeks ago.
Talk that talk.
Okay.
Nah.
Talk that talk.
What they do,
that's right.
Talk that talk, big dog.
I'm grateful. You know, they've been,
where's my $5 at though? My $5. Where's my $5? I don't get no $5. All right, so it's cool. You still my brother. I love you.
Yeah, everything been good though. I'm grateful, man.
That's what's up, bro.
Real grateful.
Glad to hear that. Big M in the building, all the way from
Not the
FLA.
little one.
Yeah, I mean, Big M, not the little one, yo. She in the building. You here for the whole summer for real?
Whole summer for real.
Oh, that's what I'm talking. Yo.
Wow.
Give it up. Give it up. Yeah, and she gonna be with us every episode. She auditioning, nigga. We gonna do this shit from Zoom with her.
Why are you up here for the whole summer? You live in Florida, right?
She moving that work. You already know.
What part of Florida you living?
She had to drop off some packages.
Oh, you love.
She had to drop off some packages, nigga. That's it.
I know you do the skincare thing.
Yeah.
I gotta get the website again. I don't even have it.
That took a whole different turn now. We decided to go a whole different route with that. We're
Who's
gonna
we?
actually be my other partner, Liz.
Okay.
We haven't finalized everything, but now we're gonna be the formulator. So because we got the labs, we got everything there. So it's much
That's
easier
dope.
too. We tried it, we loved it. That's why I tell everybody, try what you can and see if you like it. I thought it was something that I was gonna love and go full forward for, but then I ended up standing back and just thinking like, actually, I like to just pull out the work. I'm that person. Like, here, I know the resource. I'll put it out to you, whatever. So
Resource, you hear that? That's the word of the fucking day, nigga. Resource. Keep going, girl. Keep going.
The lab that I'm using, I love them for years, and now I'm like, let me just continue to make them business and keep it in the United States and continue from there. So
I feel that.
Yo,
Okay, girl.
That's what's up, man.
Get to it.
Yep. And she's moving that work. That's why she had to come down for the summer She got to make a couple plays with Pablo and them, and then move that shit back. And then in September,
And when I'm in jail, nah.
when she in jail, we gonna
gonna call the lawyers.
We'll put the pot up. You know what I mean? We'll put the pot up as collateral. You know what I mean? Yo, you want to know something crazy? The MJ versus Bob Marley shit got 7,000 views on YouTube, nigga.
Wow.
7,000.
The reels,
the short, the reel,
the shorts.
7,000.
Okay.
And a lot of people were kicking you and Jeppy's back in. It was split. It was like, yo, it's MJ for sure. Yeah, she don't know what the fuck she talk about.
I was saying MJ.
I know. Some people were saying, yo, it's MJ for sure. And then the next comment was, she don't know what the fuck she talking about. And then the next comment was, nah, Bob Marley, he up there. It was like split. You need to go look at the comments on the reel.
Oh.
I like all of them specifically so these niggas will come back. I'm going to keep doing that. I like all 24 comments. But 7,000, that's our most like most like reels. The other one is like 2.4, so it smoked it.
Okay.
So all we need is one clip from this shit.
Yeah.
One clip. Who's gonna give it to us? Is it gonna be Pastor Potter? Is it gonna be Trav Black? Is it gonna be M the Fat? Who knows who's gonna be now?
Maybe you.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be me.
Make
It's
them
never
you.
me.
It's never
I don't
me.
say never.
They don't give a fuck about me.
You said
I'm
a
just-
lot today.
I didn't say
Resource,
that.
the shit that we literally.
That ain't gonna
Yeah,
go
snapped
viral. That's
on-
positive.
You know, snapped on.
What you talking about?
Let's talk about something
we
that
was
get quick.
shitting.
You done
She wasn't
shit
shitting
on
on
No, I
Bob
did
Marley.
not shit on
She
Bob
wasn't shitting
Marley.
on Bob Marley, but she was like, nah, yo, he don't got it. And then
What?
Because I'm like an avid MJ
Oh, so you
fan.
biased.
Everything. Like,
yo, don't say it like that.
I'm not
Oh,
biased.
watch your mouth, bro.
I'm
You biased too.
Wait.
Who you got? MJ or Bob Marley?
I'm not.
Who had the
I'm not.
bigger cultural impact?
Bob
in
Marley.
America or
No,
it-
worldwide.
nigga, cultural
What are you talking
impact.
about?
Bob Marley or Michael Jackson? Nigga, you heard
Worldwide,
her.
we're talking
You heard
about.
her, dog.
That's the scale.
I don't.
Put my hat back on so
not
niggas know
touching
I'm
this
serious. What's up?
You're not
Why?
touching it.
Why
Why?
I'm not touching
What's
this
your
conversation.
opinion?
I don't know
Because he knows his opinion's ass.
I personally think Michael Jackson, but I don't know enough of Bob Marley's impact.
well, I'm off him. I'm off
Bob Marley definitely had a
Yo,
huge
let's interview
impact.
this
No,
nigga.
I
No,
don't know
don't even talk music with him right now. I'm off this nigga. All right.
He said, let's interview this nigga.
I'm off this nigga. I'm off this nigga for that. But let's
you-
interview.
yo,
Let's talk to this nigga.
Coming at you
No,
all
no, no.
hard.
Let's
Listen,
talk
you
to
know
this
what it
nigga
is?
about
He
him.
ain't seen me in a while. He just
Word.
missed me.
I'm not even tipsy. I'm nothing.
He just missed me.
Make your
That's
shit
it.
right. I got my life over here. Got some
That's
Pinot. You know what I mean?
You
What's
got
up?
a
What you
glass
doing?
for her?
This-
Oh, okay, right there.
He ain't-
No.
he ain't seen me in a while, man.
No. Don't use that ice. Use that ice. That's dirty ice. But anyway, Big Trav. First and
good?
foremost,
What's good, King?
how long have you been an MC? How long you been writing music?
Probably my whole life, really. I
Give
ain't
us a number, big dog.
start taking it serious till
In the Pampers, 3 years old, waddling around with the big marker.
I'll say like 11, 12.
Okay.
To be
All right,
honest,
that's not
bro.
your whole life for context sake. You
Oh,
34.
my
Most of
God.
your life.
That's my
yeah.
whole life, bro.
Most of your
That's
life.
it. That's 65% of it.
That's your whole life, man.
No.
Shout out Miss A, my 6th grade teacher. She's the one that I started making music. I used to write a lot of poetry, and she kind of helped me get into like wanting to write music. I remember I made a poetry book in her class, and she kept it. I went and visited her like years back, and she kept it for like all those years. I went and seen her after like the checks were coming and everything, and she was like, "I still have that book you made. Like I knew you was gonna do something with it." So yeah, shout out to her, man.
So is she the reason why you got into rap, or did she
No,
spark that interest in writing?
Kind of, she was one of the first people to really keep me like, this is something you need to do. Whether you take it serious or not, this is something you need to do. But
Love that.
rapping, believe it, it'd probably be like my parents. Cause I remember riding to school some days, I didn't get on the bus. My mama would bring me and she would play like clean rap. So she'd play like Sugar Hill Gang or someone like that. And I was like,
Went to the
that.
store, picked up some eggs.
So it's crazy because, I'm listening to it like, dang, how they rhyming like that? Most people probably, this is corny, but in my mind, I'm like, yo, they rhyming crazy. And she would rap while she driving. I'm like, dang, how you doing that, mama? You cool. And that kind of like I wanted to rap.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
She don't know that. She do now, but.
Your question.
Okay. So, all right. So your mom kind of got you into rapping. And who are your influences? Like who influences?
Good question.
Like what style kind of influences you? Who in the game kind of influences you?
There's a few. A lot of them is Southern rappers, but
Are you from the South?
Rhode Island, my home. I've been
Where
here
are you
long.
from?
That's not what you asked.
Because I hear an accent.
I'm from the South Side. This is my home.
No, where were you like raised?
This is where I was
He's from the
born.
South of the South.
But
South Florida.
T.I., I say T.I.,
On the South Side.
Luda, Wayne. I think Wayne's the biggest influence.
Oh, I love Wayne.
As far as
Carter 6 is trash, though.
it's
It
not
is
trash.
trash.
It's not trash. It's not
It's
trash.
trash.
We'll get into that later. But Wayne, J. Cole, and probably Big Sean. I like Wayne's the biggest because it's wordplay.
Biggest.
We don't rap the same, but like I definitely emulate the triple entendres, double entendres, and stuff like that. So those are like my biggest.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you are a MC who was born on the south. Well, you lived on the south side of Providence in the state of Rhode Island, this ocean state. There's about 16,000 rappers.
Yeah, there's a lot. Shout out to everybody who's in the
Nah,
arts.
we ain't. We're not here to be. We're not here to be PC, nigga.
No, you not here.
You tried, nigga.
Oh man,
I need your top 10
my top 10.
Ocean State rappers in order, nigga. From 10 to
I
1.
can't do order. I could just name them.
10 in order, nigga.
Okay.
And we got time.
Well, I can't do order. No. I'll say Joe Bruce.
He's still here?
Yeah.
I ain't seen that nigga. I ain't heard that nigga name in 3
I do it
years.
because you the big bro, but we he sent me some stuff I wrote. We gonna try to put it together, put it out.
Exclusive? Is this an exclusive? Are we getting an exclusive from Travis Black?
I'm just saying we gonna make something happen.
Joe Bruce and Trav Black. No, Trav Black and Joe Bruce, because you my nigga, nigga. For my
Hey, you
nigga, type
already
shit.
know, man.
Type shit.
Bruce, I love you, Bruce.
Love you, Joe Bruce, tall ass nigga.
I say Bruce, Messi. Shout out Messi, what he been doing. New.
Is he messy now? He's tied now, right?
Well, we go.
Yeah. You're right. Shout out to Cuz.
Noop, Miss Marrows, Scribe, Chachi, the younger one.
Chach.
Yeah, Chach. Jabubu.
Shout out Boo Boo.
He's
nigga.
he's
nice though.
Yeah, he's lyrically
He's nice.
gifted.
And he's very creative.
J. Lou.
Shout out to young J. Lou. Yep. 2 more, bro. You almost there.
I know, but
Throw
I
the
don't
OGs
wanna,
in there for the
So I was gonna do an OG one just out of respect for them.
out of the top 3 OGs. And I know you know who I'm thinking of.
It'd probably be Chachi at number 1.
Okay.
Not like he's number 1, but that's the first one coming to my mind.
And there's 2 other ones that I'm thinking of that have the impact for the state and that have put the state on the
Why
map.
don't you just put your list, man?
No. You got 2 more.
I gotta put Fliz in there
Okay. Fliz is
because
dope.
he put me on some records and stuff like that.
Yep. You got 1 more.
And that's when it's always tough when you got one.
Right.
You know,
It ain't that tough, but I'll let you say that.
it is tough, man.
It ain't tough. 1 more, brother. 1 more.
Brother's crazy.
1 more, brother. No Hulk Hogan, nigga. Goddamn.
I mean, that's tough, man.
That's not, bro. You just trying to be PC.
I'm not. We'll come back to that one. But the ones I did mention for sure deserve their
So
flowers.
how many did you do? 9?
Something like I don't know. I was just
8?
naming them.
He did 9.
9?
He did 9.
But
Okay.
the ones I mentioned, I feel like it wasn't based on like sales or accolades. They're artists I really appreciate and enjoy their music.
For sure. Yeah, I get
'Cause
that.
I know some people be like, "Oh, put this one, that one. He got 1 million views," but it's like I can't resonate with them. So for me, I wouldn't put them in.
Got you. Let me ask you this question. What's the hardest thing about writing a hook? And how long did it take you to write your favorite hook? So it's a 2-parter. How long does it take to write like a good hook? And then how long did it take for you to write your favorite hook? Because you got like 5-6 projects, right? You got 2 albums
I
and
got
three
like 8.
3 tapes. You got 8?
Yeah,
So you
I
got
got
3 albums and 5 tapes? Some shit like that?
Yeah, it's like 100 songs, bro. It's a lot of music.
Okay, it's a lot of music. So how long does it take to write a good hook, in your opinion, in your experience?
Okay.
And then how long did it take you to write, well, what is your favorite hook? And like, how long did it take you to write that
And
shit?
I'll add to that. Do you write the hook first before the rest of the song, or do you write
Great.
Like, how do you-
Great question.
So it depends on the beat. So usually, I don't know how to put it in other words, so I'll explain the best I can. Usually the beat talk to me, and then whatever it say, that's what I'm gonna write. Sometimes I'll get to writing the verse, and then a hook will come. Sometimes I'll get just hearing the beat, a hook will pop up out the blue. A song roughly takes me about 20 minutes to make a song. Like
To write a song.
yeah, like a full song hook.
To write the whole thing.
Yeah.
2 verses in the hook.
When it comes to you, it only takes 20 minutes.
If I'm writing, it don't matter. If I'm writing a song, like if you send me a beat and you're like like 20 minutes. It don't matter. 20 minutes tops. It might take an hour if I gotta stop or something for something. Like somebody call me and I'm like, all right, yeah, bro, all right. But if I'm just writing, like 20 minutes.
Okay.
The toughest hook, I didn't even write it. It was the first time I performed. I was freestyling. Long story short, it was a big event. It's probably like 5,000 people there. I'm in Jersey. This was like when I first was like, all right, I'm gonna try this music thing. And I was freestyling on the stage, and the DJ was like, yo, what's your name? I didn't even have a stage name. I didn't have no social media, nothing. And I'm just like, man, I'm gonna just rap. My boy put me up to it. I'm gonna just, rap. And I got to rapping, and I'm like, in my mind, because when I'm freestyling, I don't really think, it just come out. So part of my mind is like, bro, you need to get a hook. You gotta tie this together. Like, you can't just rap. And in that moment, I created a hook, and I would like spit a little and then say the hook, then spit a little, and then go back to that, and it became the hook. And that was like the moment that was like, yeah, this is.
Do you remember what that hook was?
So the DJ, I had no beats, no nothing, right? So I told him, play me whatever beat you want to give me. He looked at me crazy like, bro, they gonna boo you. And I'm like, appreciate it, big dog. Like, thank you. And my boy, he's drunk out his mind. He's like, you got this, bro. You're gonna. And I'm like, bro, I don't know why I let you put me up to this. So the host comes out and he's like, we got this next guy. He from Rhode Island named Trav. And so now the crowd's already like, come on, bro. Like, you don't even got a name. They drunk because it was the Rihanna and Eminem tour was at the MetLife Stadium. So it was already turned to go to that. And this just happened to be going on there. And long story short, I said, hey, play whatever beat you got. Because normally when I would freestyle before this, I would like, if we're sitting here, I always used to act like I'm on tour. It's so funny think about it now, but I would always be like we'll be sitting here, I'd be like, yo, what's good, Detroit, man? I love y'all, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Philly, man, we out here. And my boys be like, shut up and just rap. So when I get on stage, I did yo, what's good, Jersey? Like, I love y'all. And they just
It's part of the cadence, though. It's how you get into character.
It's just funny because I would do that even in the car, rapping on the phone, like, bro, you hear the beat? Turn up. You can hear it, right? All right. Yo, man, it's good to be back in LA. We fresh up the flight. They be like, bro, just rap, bro. We want to hear that. So I did it. And he played that Meek and Wale one, Ambition. Cause I was big at the time. And the hook, my little brother had just got locked up. And the hook was like, let my brother out that damn prison. Easy to hate on a nigga, but much hard to forgive him. And I kept saying that whole throughout the song, like throughout the free. I'm just rapping like, I'm in the army at this time. So I'm like, man, I'm fresh back home from the army. Ain't tripping because God got me. Just going crazy. And they was like, oh, nah, he talking. And then I kept saying that. Then they started saying it. And then my boy come running out. The goddamn host come running out. You would have thought I won a major league or something. They jumping up, yo. And I was just like, yo, this is not life. This is crazy. But that hook always stuck with me because it was the first time I ever performed. The first time I, like anything like that.
And you freestyle.
Yeah. Well,
That's your superpower, bro.
I never really wrote before that. Like, I would write little verses in notebooks, but it wasn't to anything. It would just be verses, like no beats. Like, that was the first time everything, and it clicked after that.
Word. And I would ask you where you got, like, how are you so good at freestyling? Because you are the best freestyler in the state. It's not even a question. It's not even a question.
I just had this conversation.
There's some niggas that can freestyle.
There's some hitters, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Crook. Shout out to big homie Crook, man. I love freestyling with him. Shout out characters with the K. We be at the Freestyle Friday spots, that D spots. There's some hitters, man. They got some.
They ain't better than you, and that's why they get super gassed and invite you to come freestyle with them because they're ass.
They're not ass. Respect.
Damn.
Okay, all right. You're right. I take it back. No. I'm kidding. First off, I don't like one of the names you said. I don't fuck with him. I don't.
shit.
God.
He's one of the niggas that is in that rant that I had at the beginning of this. He's
type
one of them.
shit.
Oh.
So, and he knows that. So
Alright.
it is what it is. But you're the best. It's not even a question. It's not even close,
think-
bro. It's
alright.
like we're running a 100-meter dash, and this is like Usain Bolt time.
I think-
Everybody knows if Usain Bolt is in the race, they're not winning. If it's the one or the two, they're not winning. It's not happening. There's no parity with freestyling and rappers in Rhode Island, and Trav Black is in the conversation. Can Todd Cooper do it? 1,000%. Can Scrap do it? Can fucking Chach do it? Chachi, John Ho, all these niggas can do it.
Yeah.
Who's gonna fucking have the crowd going, oh my God, when I fucking take my hat and my big bro with the Nike hat, white and black, and then you get, what the fuck is this nigga doing? And then take off Emily's hat, and then now you're free. You're like, you have a gift. None of them niggas can do that. I've seen you do it on stage 7 times.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I think
with niggas, like, what should he rap about next?
You missed the one. I think the best one was I was reading out the book because I like to read a lot. I had the book. I'm reading out the book. That one was crazy.
You did that, bro. Honestly, come on, man. Don't play with me.
All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think
don't lie.
there's a lot of people that could freestyle, but I think the difference really comes down to
superpower, bro.
Is what tier you are, I guess, at freestyle.
You are the best. You are the top tier, and you are the best nigga at it. It's okay to say that.
Nah, I appreciate
It's
that.
okay to say that. You're not the most commercial rapper from Rhode Island.
Hell
You know
no.
what I mean?
Not even close.
Right now, that's flawless.
What's crazy is
Cool. Is he
yeah,
a better rapper than some of the niggas that you put in your top 10? No.
no.
Can he freestyle his ass off? Yes.
So-
is he better than you at freestyling? No. It's okay to say that. It's not hate, nigga. It is what it is. Because niggas would be like, oh no, what are they talking about? Like, that's you heard what I said. Nigga.
That's why when people ask me these questions about like artists in Rhode Island and stuff, I gotta make tiers because I feel like Flawless and Euro need their flowers. They need their respect. Like, yeah,
I'm with you.
They may not be.
Shout out to my nigga
like,
Euphrates.
Like you said, they may not be. Well, we say this or we could say that. Maybe he can't freestyle, but as far as pioneers and successful,
they got signed and they made it out.
Exactly. So
That's
they automatically at the top. No matter how you want to word it.
Yes, in terms of accolades, they're up here.
Exactly. So
it's Euro and it's Flawless.
100%.
Cool.
100%.
That's fine. And then under them,
Everyone else.
You got to put Chachi and John Hope. These niggas was on BET when we were still running around in middle school and high school. Them niggas is right there. They didn't have that level of acclaim. But Chachi, don't get it fucked up.
I was about to say, he be touring.
Chachi might even be up there with Flawless and Euro. Chachi, he got Artist of the Year in Cape Verde, nigga,
he be doing
11 years ago.
100%.
In 2014, there were 50,000 people in that fucking crowd. It wasn't a stadium.
Yeah.
It was a field of Cape Verdeans.
Yeah.
And they handed them that 2014 Cape Verdean CVSA fucking artist of the year, nigga. He's up there with Nelson Freitas. That's why Nelson Freitas even comes to Rhode Island. Why the fuck did he come here?
You got to give all of them their respect. But a lot of people won't because they live in, like, they live in them bubbles of their cliques. That's why I do my own thing. A lot of people won't mention me in their list, and people will text me or call me, be like, man, I just seen someone put a list out. They ain't put you. They top artists never got paid. They top artists never did this. They wasn't with Funk Flex. They ain't do this. And
but that's fine.
Okay.
It's okay, bro.
That's fine. As long as I'm doing what I can do and my music helps people. If I freestyle or I play a song and you smile or your thoughts or rap changes and you're like, dang, hold up. That's good enough for me.
Exactly. That's it, bro. That's it. That's all we got. That's all we can ask for with these crafts, bro. Do you have any more questions for him? Because I do. Go ahead, Em. Guest co-host.
Because I have a lot of friends that are artists and stuff and starting. How do you deal with your writer's block, or like when you get stuck and you don't know what to write about or anything like that?
Great question.
I'm not. I'm not even finna lie to you. I've never had writer's block.
I was gonna ask that. I was gonna ask that
I'm
first.
sorry.
But do you have any advice?
I know that's right.
No, not even like that.
I feel it because he's a beat person. Like whatever, give him a
His
dictionary.
brain, literally, he can't explain it to you because that's why that's why he's frustrating. This nigga, he can't explain it because it's God given.
Well, yeah, that's what I tell people,
he's
man.
he's honed in on all of his God given talents. But I apologize. Go ahead.
No,
man.
it's
Get your shit
fine.
up.
I think if you get writer's block, it depends on why you have it. Some people might get it because they're trying to do something that's not them. Like they trying to tell a story that's not them, or they wasn't around for it.
Yo, that's fire.
Yo,
You know.
for real.
Right.
Stop right there. Stop right there.
Right.
I never even thought about that perspective before, bro.
real.
That is so fucking real. Whenever I write jokes, if I ever got caught up on something, and that doesn't happen a lot, but if I ever got caught up on something, it's because I'm trying to write about something that I saw happen to somebody else. So I didn't feel it. I saw it. I witnessed it. And those are the hardest jokes to write. Those observational jokes, you know what I mean, that are not connected to self, but connected to some external force. But that was a fire fucking, I never thought about that shit. That's dope.
You know, and I think that's why I'm able to like, you know, spit any song I've put out straight like I wrote it yesterday, or I'm able to freestyle, because everything I do is me. I remember the moment I wrote it or freestyled it. I remember how I felt. I remember if I was sad, if I was happy, if I was, you know, hurt, whatever it is, I remember, because the words are, you know, they're the manifestation of the feeling. It's not the opposite. So my feelings was deep when I wrote this, whether it was good, negative, whatever. And so I could just recite them like nothing, because soon as it come on, oh yeah, I remember I was in the car like 2 a.m. listening to this, like Roger Williams Park or something, whatever, just writing. And when you do it like that, you know, you never have writer's block, because you always gonna be you. Like you always gonna be you in the song.
This nigga good, man.
Nah.
This nigga good. Any other questions, ladies, before we move into rapid fire? Rapid fire. Rapido.
I'll ask, what is something that you've learned along your journey or along your career?
Wow, where do I start?
High level. Go high level. Top 3 things you've learned on your journey as a rapper.
Just because, how can I put this? Just because someone wants to sign you doesn't mean you should sign. Sometimes that's a sign that means you're doing something right. I've had, like, I don't really talk about my stuff a lot. I don't really post a lot of different things, like tours I've done. But, you know, while I can talk to you, I'll be, like, I've had like 6 or 7 labels reach out to me. There's one right now in London reaching out to me. But just because they do, it don't mean you should. Sometimes that's just a sign that God's saying, look, you doing something right, because everybody on you right now. And the same vice versa. If they don't, it don't mean you wrong. You just knocking at the wrong door. Eventually, somebody gonna say yes. That would be the first one. The second one is, if you have people in, you know, your circle or in your life that want to be bigger than you, and they're not supporting you how you want them to support you or anything, don't take offense to it. Sometimes, you know, their path is meant
Swing
for them.
on them.
No. Like your path, no matter how big your support is meant for you to walk alone. Of course, you're gonna have support, but it's meant for you to walk alone. So if somebody's in your circle and y'all butting heads, it doesn't mean you should feel some way towards them. It just means your time to separate has come. Somebody else will come along for you, and someone else will come along for them.
Hopefully.
But don't feel no way. Don't
swing on
feel
them.
no way.
Swing on that
Don't feel
motherfucker.
no way about it. You know that just
Hey.
means separate. And then
Swing on them.
the last one.
Look right in there. Swing on that motherfucker.
Yo, don't swing on nobody.
I'm advocating for violence because this is not Wale speaking. This is his evil twin.
the last
all that kumbaya shit. Now this is the time where you guys part ways and walk down separate paths. Fuck all of that Michael Jackson soft talking shit he's doing.
I feel it, though.
Hey, but look, but
So
you
that-
hey, but
Yeah,
look,
hell yeah,
hey,
that's some
but
real
while-
shit.
You
that
know,
yoga working on you,
no,
girl.
but look,
That yoga working on you. Yo, don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me-
steam room.
That yoga, that rapper. Oh, that's some good shit. I'm about to be in there tomorrow.
Nah, but for real though, you know, as I goal in life, like I learned to correlate things to everything around me to make sense of it. Everything in the universe can guide you in life if you allow it to make sense for you. So without going into, craziness, that's how I live my life. I use everything around me. I use the seasons. I use the star. I use everything. I'm like, okay.
Talk that shit. The universe is your fucking playground.
It
man.
is. So
it's all of our playground.
Like I always tell people, life comes in seasons. You're gonna have a winter. You're gonna have a summer, but summer's temptation. You're gonna have a fall and a spring. So your fall, that's your harvest season. You should be spending your spring, which is your season of renewal and growth, to prepare for your fall. So when your winter come, you could get through it. But most people take their summer, season of temptation, and do what they want. So then when they
I'm with you.
So then when they winter come, and then they look at the next person, why that ain't me, or God hates me. No, that ain't the case. You smoked it. Like perfect example with the music.
Smoke that shit.
When we was with Flex, some people were like, "Oh,
in Funk Master Flex."
Yeah.
You ain't just gonna skate by that. You see how smooth this nigga is? Y'all didn't even catch it. Y'all know. Y'all niggas didn't catch it. These girls there. Oh my God, who's Flex? They didn't even fucking know. Oh my God, who's Flex? This nigga just casually said, "Yo." So when I was in Flex, right, we were just kicking it in the fucking hallway.
Because he mentioned it earlier.
Oh, speaking of Flex,
Don't try to,
shout out to Brody Hoods, man. Hoods is another spitter. I love his game.
Shout out to Hoods.
I love
Let's hear more about this Funk Flex story and how I can get my $5.
So shout out Kenny Black too. He put me out with a lot of good
Big Ken, not the little one. Shout out to
he put
Chad
me out
Brown,
with a lot.
CBAA niggas.
But so my season of I guess you could say of growth would have been doing them shows, prepping, putting out music.
Yeah, learning how to perform.
Learning how to perform. Shout out E-Man, because he actually, one of my first shows, E-Man was in the crowd and I was going crazy and I'm running out of breath because before this, remember I only did that one freestyle thing and E-Man's like doing this and and I'm watching him as I'm killing it. So I started learning. But my season of growth came. I started getting better, doing these things. I learned to get the little flash drives and put my stuff on Apple. Shout out Vega for helping me with that. Then my season of temptation come. Yo, just chill out. You got enough music. You doing this, you doing that. No. I gotta stay locked in. So then when my harvest come, which is catching up with Flex and stuff, that's opportunity. The definition of luck is preparation meets timing. So I was always prepared. I was always freestyling. I was always ready. So now it's okay. He seen me. He heard me. Let me drop him some music.
You went up there and freestyled. You on his YouTube?
He was here. He was here. People were paying. Shout out Chip, man, but I know he gonna see this and Chip.
He ain't gonna see this.
Oh,
this guy, you out of pocket, my nigga. You doing a lot right now.
Listen,
this nigga be doing a lot. I'm on your ass too. All three of y'all niggas. I'm renting cases on. Never mind.
I'm renting cases on you. Never mind. We was at the spot, right? Yo, listen, man. I'm trying to tell you the story. We was at the spot.
Go ahead.
And people were paying to get with him to take the pictures.
Here, improv. At the radio?
No.
At the radio station?
No, we was at a Jet, I think.
On a jet?
No.
At Jet Set?
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Over there on Prairie?
No, not Fat. Yeah,
Jet Set Lounge. I know what you're talking about.
Ruckus, I think Ruckus was running
Shout out Ruck. Shout out Ruck and 93.7. Shout out them.
Ruck. So anyways, people were paying. All this stuff was going on. Side note, some people couldn't get in. They just
because they asked.
It's not that.
Yes.
But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to make sure. And he was like, bro, you don't do that. Like they don't even respect you. Blah blah. Blah. I'm like, bro,
who said don't do that?
Anyways, so
I don't pay attention.
Yeah, so I was like, nah, that's not me. I don't care. This is a big moment for anybody. We should all be in here trying to put on, you feel me? So I went and, I was like, we got to make sure they're good to get in. So anyways, everyone gets in. But the problem is,
yo, that's hilarious.
No one had their music. Some people couldn't freestyle on the spot because he like, man, I just want to hear y'all spit some. she ain't gotta tell me twice. I'm gonna do my thing. So now I'm just hogging that. I'm hogging that whole like. He put the phone out, put my phone out. He got me on the live. And then Hoods went. He on the live. Man, I woke up the next day. That bit was going crazy. Hoods is hitting me up like, bro, you need to go in there and comment some of these comments back because people like, yo, who's this dude? And blah blah blah. You need to be tagging your music. And I'm such a music person. I don't think about stuff like that. Like some people will come into a venue like this that we know they got a camera crew. They like, can we set up here and take pictures? I'm just,
COE, content over everything.
Yeah, I'm like a real
COE.
Music person. Like I love music.
Okay,
Man,
Travis Lamar. Okay, nigga.
I was with H Dot in the kitchen.
Who the fuck is that?
He be with
Respectfully.
Future. He be with Future. He do all that. All they
Is he a
DJing
camera
and stuff
guy?
like that. Nah, like he an actual like DJ
MC?
and do all
Okay,
that
got you,
stuff.
got
Like,
you.
but he do all the big.
Is he
names.
Future's DJ?
One of them. He do
Okay.
all the big events. And
Okay.
again, people was paying for that. And in my mind, I'm like, man, I just want to rap, bro. Like and that's how I am. But they're like, oh, you should have and I'm like, dang, you right. But I don't think about that. You know, I think that's why people have teams.
Yeah.
Because they're like,
Yes, you need a team. You
know.
needed a
You need a team.
Bro, you
You're about
needed
the
a team
music.
7 years ago, nigga.
You're
Seven.
So here's the thing, right?
about the
Remember we talked about seasons of growth and stuff, right? I feel like now I'm growing into a new.
You hired a little Asian nigga to take pictures or something?
But no, I'm growing into a new season. So now I feel like I need this. So
Yeah.
I've been reaching out.
What do you have?
for
Tell
what?
us what you have for a team.
A team?
You have a manager?
No, I don't want no manager.
He ain't gonna get no manager because he'll knock him out if the money ain't right.
Well, it's
But-
not even that. I don't need a manager. What I need or what I would prefer to have is people that if I'm like, yo, I'm doing these shows or these places would like me to do shows, I need you to reach out to them and just set it up. That's
like a manager though.
no, because managers are like, they want to be in control of your stuff. They want to set it up and do all that. I'm doing the work. I just need somebody, because I do so many other things, to be like, okay, you already did the groundwork.
It sounds like he needs an admin.
An assistant.
Or that,
An
but
admin.
not even
assistant,
even
right.
just that. You need people that are in those avenues. Like
Yes, you need somebody
someone
that's
who
in
loves-
corporate.
someone
Yeah.
who loves to do videos. Someone who loves to run social media. Someone who loves to do admin. Like I love the music. I can't go to somebody and say, yo, I know you love cooking, bro. You know what would be fire? If you made a YouTube and put a cooking song on there. They're gonna look at me crazy because they don't like to make songs. They like to cook. So somebody telling me, bro, you should. I like to make music, bro. If you want me to do that, you got to find somebody who like to do that and have them work with me.
Right.
You know, my biggest thing, I want to get a distribution deal, a distro deal, but like Sony, where they're like, hey, your music's doing numbers. We could track that. We see that. We want to push your music, and we'll take like X amount, and you take X amount, and you keep everything. Like you keep all your records. We just pushing the music on our platform because it's doing numbers. That's what I would prefer to have at the end.
Makes
but
sense.
Yeah, you need a team, and I
You
think,
do.
But it tracks back to what I was saying. It's hard to
Trust motherfuckers.
because I have a very trusting. I'm a very trusting person.
And niggas have taken advantage of you because you this fake humble nice guy. And
Who started this phrase? This fake humble
me,
phrase, man.
you're big bro.
Probably.
Me.
Well,
Like, all
it's
right,
not even-
let me say this. Let me say this because I'm dead serious. Like I'm in character, but I'm not. People who are talented and have God-given gifts that everybody can see, including the person that has the gift, you might not always recognize how powerful your fucking gift is.
100%.
Other people will recognize it right away because you know what? They've been praying their whole life to have what you got. And so what they're gonna do is they're gonna align. They're gonna sit right next to you, like I'm sitting next to M, and they're gonna gas you, and they're gonna encourage you, and they're gonna be your biggest cheerleader because they feel like whatever win you get, you are going to be bringing them with you so they can experience that win too. They want you to bring them up. They're tag-alongs. They're yes people. That's why Diddy's at where he at. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna get into all the nitty-gritties of that bullshit, but that's why he's at where he at. So many, Cassie looked crazy after the whole thing. He's a nasty nigga.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
like she absolutely had an agenda. Does it say that he's right for what he did to her? Absolutely not. He's disgusting, he's a pig, all that shit. But essentially, what he was on trial for was being a pimp.
Right.
Real niggas know that. And we can talk about it. But we don't have to talk about it. And so back to you. There have been niggas that have been next to you that are like, yo, I watched you kill a whole nigga's rap career right after one of them Fat shows. I watched it. Yo, you've been saying, everyone's saying you're the best freestyler. I want to freestyle for you. And I'm standing next to you and I'm like, yo,
I remember that
this
show.
nigga don't want nothing
I
for my
remember
little
that.
bro. I'm like, and I knew the nigga.
Yeah.
I know him. He's from my hood. He's from the North End. And I'm like, all right, let's see how this goes. But you got to go first because you're talking crazy.
Yeah.
You walked up to this nigga. You rap for this man. You rap to this man
I'm
and
not
say,
going to duck smoke.
I know you want. But the whole time he was rapping, he was putting his heart into that shit
I
too.
remember.
And you know when you put all in the meal and then your baby daddy tastes it or whoever and then like, that's it. Like you waited an hour and a half for some mid mac and cheese and
That was
spare ribs.
bad. That was
Nah, you gotta take this L forever. That nigga rapped his heart out.
He did.
And that shit was a whole glass of ass. That was a whole glass of ass with 4 ice cubes in it.
Hey,
that shit was trash. And you gave him like 6.5 bars. Ended his whole shit off the top. And the 6.5 bars you used was shit that he used, and his shit wasn't written anyway. Like, nigga, you don't need to ever rap. You don't need to ever write a haiku. Don't you dare
Haiku,
think
man.
about writing a poem.
Haiku.
You're trash. Get back this
Haiku
nigga
don't
up.
even got a rhyme, bro.
Right.
It
That's
just
what
be
I'm
like
saying.
4
It don't matter. 5 lines.
4 lines.
5, not 4. But my point is, you you'll give an opportunity to a nigga that you know is not on your level.
Well, you know,
No. Stop. You got to take this compliment and you got to let me cook real quick. Can we let you do it? You did a lot of talking on that answer to that little ass question. You got to let me cook. You will give a bum ass nigga that you know is not on your level the opportunity to rap to you on some shit. They're not on your level. They're just not.
But what is he supposed to do?
That's not
He's
fair, though.
Walk away.
No pictures, please.
Yeah, like I'll never be that kind of person. I don't think I would
First
be
off,
that kind of person.
this
Give
is
him
not
the
a
inspiration of
this is, no.
they
This
can
is
beat him.
not
He
a.
knows they can't beat him, but let him think
I
like.
didn't say
No,
that
this
part.
nigga
I
knows
didn't
he
say
can beat
that
him.
part.
No, he knows that he
I
can't
didn't
get
say
beat
that
with
part.
freestyle. He knows
Yes,
that part.
yes.
I love the
He
culture,
gives
though.
them the
I love the culture.
opportunity.
Yeah,
I
but like,
love
all right,
feel
boom,
like-
all right, boom. I love you.
just
I love that you said
snapped
that.
I
So
love the
we're
culture. It
off.
don't
We're off
matter.
the interview part. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk now because we
Yeah.
got 40 minutes. We're gonna talk. You said you love the culture. Bong. Joey Badass last month went against 4 niggas from the West Coast. But the real nigga he wanted to talk to was Kendrick Lamar. Did he hear Pete from Kendrick Lamar? Answer that question. Yes or no?
Nah.
Why not? Why not? In your opinion, why not? I know why, but why not?
Why ain't Kendrick say no?
Why did Kendrick Lamar not respond to Joey Badass? He got responses from Reason.
would've
He got
fried
responses.
You would have fried him.
Okay. So there's levels.
There is levels.
Okay. So the nigga who freestyled and called you out.
Yeah.
You listen to his bum ass bars.
that's different.
And then you listen. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. We're talking about the same shit. You are up here.
No.
That nigga's right here.
But we live right here
That-
together. So
I don't
that's
give a fuck.
That's different.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm not nobody.
There
to
are
be-
niggas in Compton that rap.
But I'm not nobody. to
And
be
live
saying
and
above
grew up with
somebody.
Kendrick Lamar.
You
He
know
is
what I'm
not
saying?
rapping with them niggas. They are not coming to the pop out and rapping. He picked the niggas that were ready. AZ Chuck, Ray Vaughn, fucking Rucci and them.
respect that.
He picked niggas that were ready and that put in the work. That nigga didn't put in work. So you
respect
shouldn't
that.
even have listened to his freestyle. But I'm your big bro. My job as your big brother, as your surrogate big brother, yo, my little brother got to fight his own battles and make his own choices. So I
Not
let you.
surrogate
Right.
big brother.
Crazy
Like,
word.
what?
I
Y'all make everything jokes, man.
don't
I'm on y'all ass.
don't knock, like,
Nah, fuck that. You should have never let that nigga rap
there's
to
a-
you,
there's
and
a
you shouldn't have
lot of-
rap
there's a
because you
lot of
gave him.
times-
You get all the niggas that was in that cipher. Most of them niggas that were watching were niggas that were better than him,
I know.
and you still rap against the niggas.
Oh, I love it. I
And
just
they
love
wouldn't
it.
even rap against you.
All
Like,
right.
what
I'm
are we
not gonna
talking
lie.
about?
All right, so
Yo,
one
that's just
thing-
crazy.
I love, you don't understand. I mean, you understand, but I love
This rap,
rap.
shit.
Like,
I
you
know,
don't
I know, bro.
I could rap all night. I won't lose. I'll have fun the whole time, especially if everyone's involved in it.
You heard him say, "I won't lose." He gets
No,
it.
I meant I
but
won't
he
lose.
wants to.
No,
Not kidding.
I meant like I won't lose a beat. Like I'll just go the whole night. I don't care. I'll rap.
No,
the
he's
whole night.
that. Yo, I'm telling you,
But-
this nigga can rap for 2 hours straight. It's annoying.
Yo, when we went to Vegas,
hate how talented this nigga is. I hate it.
I brought Franchise and Big Homie Walt. Shout out Walt for
Shout
a
out
lot of
both of
beats.
them niggas, man.
I brought them with me to Vegas when I had the shard in Vegas.
This nigga.
And I rapped for like the whole flight. I rapped when we landed in that hole. I rapped in the hotel when they was slumped. I'm rapping to myself. I'm writing songs.
Notice how this nigga bought 2 of the fucking legends from our state
two of the
to
greatest.
Vegas.
Yeah.
And just say, oh yeah, I brought him with me to Vegas. This nigga, I'm off this nigga, yo. Are we doing rapid fire? Are we doing rapid
We'll
fire?
do a quick. What? How many rounds?
No rapid fire
wrong
for
with
him.
you?
We got 39 minutes left.
Oh, we don't have
What's
time.
wrong?
No, we can do. All right, we'll do a quick 3-minute rapid fire. Rapid fire is we ask him either or. So we do like drums or flats.
Don't
sneakers
ask me
or
nothing
slides.
too crazy.
Or
Like,
just
I
a
mean,
random question.
and he gotta answer it fast. No thinking, just no thinking. All right, so
Might be
off
like
the
purple,
off the top, nigga. Lil Wayne or T.I.?
Lil Wayne.
Celebrity crush.
Your girl's not watching. Not yet.
Rapid.
Wrap it up. Hurry up, nigga.
Holly Berry.
Okay.
Favorite place to travel?
Damn.
New Hampshire.
Nah, I've been a lot. I'd probably go
Germany.
Santorini, Greece.
Okay.
I love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. Nikes or Adidas?
Nike.
Rugrats or Hey Arnold?
God, come on. Nah, you can't do that. Nah, you can't. I'm not answering that.
Now you have to.
I'm not
You have to,
answering
nigga.
that. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Rugrats or Hey Arnold?
Let's go, nigga. Let's go, nigga.
All right.
Let's go, nigga.
there's no
You
way.
know what?
You can't pick
You gotta take a shot if you don't answer.
Rapid.
Come on, man.
Drink champs, nigga.
I'm not doing no drink
the
champs with
pregame
you.
was here before Nori, nigga. What's up?
I'll take
No. You ain't Shaq, nigga.
Answer the question.
You can take a shot.
That's tough.
Rugrats? You answer.
Hey Arnold.
Ah, my God.
Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, don't cancel me. They're both great. I'm older now. I can relate to Hey Arnold's
Yeah.
struggles
Disney or
more.
Nickelodeon, nigga.
Shows or movies?
Disney or Nickelodeon.
Come on, man.
Ain't what I asked you. Which network you prefer, sir?
What movie Nickelodeon put in?
Mad movies. Xenon.
Like that?
Xenon,
Like
Horse
that.
Sense.
Like,
Motherfucking.
I know the
Even
movie.
Steven's
Neutron.
movie. Oh my
They got
God.
I know the
Heat.
movies,
Jimmy
but
Neutron's
Disney stands
Nickelodeon,
out
though.
more.
That's what I was saying, Nick.
Come on,
Shows.
Disney and
Now
Nick.
you gotta say shows or movies.
All right. You want me to do Even Stevens or Jimmy Neutron?
You're despicable, bro. How you gonna put?
I made it easier for you. Yo, you went off this.
Because they're both great
Yo,
shows.
Cass,
How you
no,
gonna ask me? Now they not
Cass,
both great
no,
shows.
no.
They got it.
Jimmy
Well,
Neutron. Jimmy
No,
Neutron.
we
Jimmy
done.
Neutron.
We
Oh
off
my
you.
God, bro. You
We
could
off
ask me
you.
like.
We've been off you 8 times and we're off
No,
you
you've
again,
been
nigga.
off me 8 times.
No, we collectively. If I'm off you, she off you. She's on my team.
I was indecisive. You beat me by 5.
Yo, because you're asking me.
Bugging,
You're asking me
bro.
about great shows.
He said,
like,
"Yo, pick a show." I picked the show. Yo, man, you're being egregious. No, we're not. This nigga sound like an old white man. You get off my lawn. No, we're done. We're done.
bro,
We're
you
done with this nigga.
picking like great shows.
Yes,
That was the point.
Oh my God,
That is
Trav! I
that
swear,
is the reason.
we're gonna fight.
Trav.
bro.
but
we're
You should have
gonna.
just been like, rap off this. Boom.
Nah,
you
but
should have
there's
just done
levels,
that
though.
Like,
with
levels.
rapid
This
fire.
nigga.
You can
Like,
rap.
you could have picked a
Cass,
decent show.
your first topic. The fucking.
Golly.
What's the first topic? This
Okay. It's first
nigga. You're making it
topic.
too hard. Go ahead. What is it?
Anyways, let's get to our topics. Okay, the 75 best R&B artists of all time by Billboard. Did y'all check out the list?
You want to do that? No.
So-
Do
That's not the first topic?
The first one that you put in here was the Diddy 29 shit. We ain't gotta talk about that.
Oh, shit.
We don't gotta talk about that. We don't got. I
Wait,
want to talk
which
about
one?
that. The
Diddy
Diddy
or-
Rule
Go
29.
back to this.
Nah, I want.
list?
This is the one I want to talk about. I'm gonna play it, and it's your second topic.
Oh, okay.
You smoke, right?
Yeah,
Were you smoking when you said you better than Nas?
No,
I might have been a little bit. Well, as far as let's get this right. I'm way more influential than Nas, and I don't care what nobody say. I know I made a little boo boo when we talk about the sales and all this type of shit. I don't feel like getting into that rhetoric about where I started and where he
Well, you
started.
said that
But listen, Nas was nice when I was in high school. When I was in 10th grade, Nas came out. Nas was dope. We appreciated him. He had a little bit run. But Nas always came up second to Jay
you on
and
that group
DMX
chat.
and all these other
That's how
people
much
like
they
Ain't no
that.
shame.
I'm telling you, the movie Belly was fire, but after that, he kind of lost me. I think we was way too much into the
This nigga said the movie Belly was fire, but after that, he kind of lost it.
Yo.
Talking about Nostradamus,
Nah, he's
Nasir
sick.
Jones.
He's sick.
He said in 1998, after the movie Belly came
he's
out,
sick.
Nas lost
them.
it.
Yo.
So,
Nas just put out like 6 albums between 2020 and now.
Before we get into it, let's say where we got that from.
So that is, don't sue us. That is audio and video from Club Shay Shay that went viral of Jim Jones on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochocinco Johnson from 2-3 days ago, actually. Last week on what fucking podcast was this nigga on? Basically, Jim Jones said he got a better discography than Nas. He sold more than Nas. He did all this shit than Nas. Yeah, he was on the he was on Joe and Jada. He was on the Joe and Jada podcast. He said that bullshit. Jada did the PC thing and was like, nah, da da da. And Jada did the thing that this nigga be doing. You know what I mean?
Yo.
And was just mad PC for no reason and like was being nice instead of saying, nigga, shut the fuck up. Because Jada already cooked that nigga's boots at the Versus in 20
by himself.
by himself.
At the end, it
and
was
got
just
the
him
Jordan
against the
jacket.
whole Dipset.
So like he ain't gonna like, but to talk about, and you're from Harlem and you're gonna talk about Nas like that.
Right. Where's the respect?
That's what's crazy for me.
Yeah.
Well, he's trolling. And that's
that's true. You're right.
No, he's
Yeah,
trolling.
he is.
No, get your shit off. Get your shit off. Get your shit off.
He was not trolling.
No, he was that ass trolling.
He was being honest. And when he got exposed, he tried to say, "Oh, I was just trolling. We got the summer thing." You know,
Nah, he's trolling, bro.
he was
So
not
you're
trolling.
saying that he was dead ass and then switched up after
he meant
the
that.
backlash?
He
No.
meant that. I promise you, he meant
I
that.
promise you he did it.
Bro, he meant that.
So, all right, boom. I'm gonna tell you that. I don't know.
He got so defensive. He got so aggressive. You could tell when someone's trolling.
But
when
he
you
did
lie,
that to go viral,
when you
or-
lie all the time, you start believing the lies. And you gotta get defensive. Because
Yeah.
you can't look like you weren't telling the truth,
But he
nigga.
wasn't trolling. He meant every word he said in that first one. I
He
promise
believes
you.
he meant every word.
You
that
know-
nigga's acting. That nigga
Nah,
is
he
a
meant
troll.
that. That's why when he went to Shannon Sharp, he was like, "Well, I know I messed up with this and that."
With the sales.
You didn't mess up, nigga. You, bro. What? It ain't even close. Nothing, no avenue isn't close. The only thing I could give him is he might be more influential to these kids now than Nas overall, maybe. But that's about it,
Cassie
bro.
threw a head back.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. Most kids nowadays they're not listening to Nas. They probably ain't even listening to him. They'll probably hear Ball.
They're not listening to any 90s rappers.
But you gotta remember, TikTok and all that keeps the early 2000 music relevant. They make dances to this stuff. They
For
sample.
sure.
I be hearing kids 10 years old talking about what song do they be doing now,
that
man?
new dance?
Ain't don't I be with everybody? I heard it. I'm like, oh, what you know
Yeah.
about that? They're like, oh, it's a
That
TikTok.
Shorty Low shit? Wait, what?
Nah,
in peace,
ain't
Shorty
I?
Low.
The young Joe, ain't I smoking strong? Ain't I getting? Oh my goodness! All right, the point is they don't know the song, but they know that line because somebody
I thought
made
that was Shorty Low that sang that.
I think, yeah. Shorty
could've
Low. Yeah, recipe Shorty Low.
Ain't I?
Yeah.
That's
So-
Shorty Low, right?
Either
It is.
way,
Rest
they
in
don't
peace.
know the song. They just using it because it's in the TikTok. That's what I'm saying. So the TikTok and all that stuff keeping the early 2000s live. So they might know who Jim Jones is. They ain't gonna know who Nas is. I'm gonna be honest. In that aspect, they're not
These
gonna
Gen
know.
Z kids don't know who Nas is.
Nah, not really. Especially if you leave outside of New England, New York. You go down south, they not knowing who Nas is.
Not down south Florida.
They not.
They don't, and
Thank
like-
you. They not knowing.
I'm
It's around
bumping
here.
the R&B music. They're like, "What's that?" I'm
Yeah,
like,
they're not gonna
Nas
know.
is the GOAT. What?
The
One of
GOAT.
them. He's on the Rushmore.
One.
He's on the Rushmore
He's
for
up
sure.
there.
But like, all right, boom. Here's why I'm gonna tell y'all he's trolling. Because he was on a Jim Jones. I'm telling you.
Nah,
he's
he
trolling.
was trolling.
He's 100% trolling. 2 months ago, I'm a Patreon subscriber to Joe Budden podcast. People can feel how they feel about Joe Budden. It's all fair game. I'm not gonna argue with you. You're absolutely right. He is a narcissist. Him and Charlamagne are the best narcissists in the hip hop community. They are. They just are. They're entertaining, but they know who to play with. They know who not to play with, and that's what makes them great. But when they have takes on this type of shit, and I listen to Joe way more than I listen to Charlamagne because he never rapped a day in his life. When he did, he didn't do anything with it. But when I listen to Joe Budden with Jim Jones on his platform, with Mark Clement Hill and Ice and all these niggas, and they're asking him about his take on gangs being the same as fraternities. Just listen. Exactly. Look at your face. Look at your face. And you're not even in a fraternity. I'm not in a fraternity. These women aren't in sororities. Are you in a sorority? Bang. His take on that. And he had a lot of people who are ignorant as fuck. Oh, yeah, fraternities and gangs, they're the same thing. It's like, you stupid motherfuckers. Do y'all know? So the process to get into a fraternity or sorority, the hazing thing or whatever the fuck it is, whatever that process is, you're not supposed to haze. Hazing is illegal, by the way. But the shit that you're supposed to do to get into this secret society that is blackity black or brownity brown is not the same as niggas beating you within an inch of your life.
It's not always within it, but yeah.
I mean, if you got muscles like you, yeah, it ain't gonna be that.
Sometimes you ain't gotta get jumped. Sometimes you go on a crash out mission, a dummy mission. Sometimes you got.
You speaking like you got a lot of it. You speaking like you got a lot of it. Yeah.
I'm just clearing it up for you.
You see how this nigga incriminates himself and then walks it back? You see how he can walk shit back?
I'm clearing it up for your viewers. I'm letting them know.
Sometimes crash out, rave on shit. I got you.
Yeah, nowadays there's no jumping in, jumping out.
Nah, they still
shit.
jump.
Nah, you still can jump in.
It depends on who you running
Maybe
with.
nowadays it's,
You could get Godfathered in if your pops or your uncle or somebody high enough. They
Yeah,
could
you just gotta rob a nigga at gunpoint or some
You ain't
crazy.
even gotta do that. Like you could be like a top
Why you know
dog.
so much? And that's what I'm saying. Shut
I'm
up.
not even gonna ask you.
Yeah.
Because
Why
we
you
are
know
right
so
now.
much?
We're gonna
Why
keep
you know
it
so
quiet
much?
now.
So anyway, when he started talking about that, that's when I knew this nigga was trolling. Jim Jones,
I'm not.
and he said it. He admitted it. This is why you gotta.
He did.
You gotta watch the nigga on social media after he says the dumb shit. No, it's not that he got caught. He said, "Yo, I ain't gonna be one of these old niggas out here that's washed. I'm gonna make sure that the algorithms X, Y,
I
Z.
know he's big on that. I know he's big on that.
So it's
But
he's trolling. He wants to keep himself in the algorithms. He wants the engagement because as long as his name is trending, he can sell whatever the fuck he dropped the album a month ago. And the album did pretty good. It didn't do fucking I'm a superstar on a top label commercial good.
But it did
but
good
for
him,
an
for his
underground
age and all
rapper
that,
who's 20 years in, who nobody is checking for, he did good. He did good and he made money.
Before that.
Hell
his
yeah.
album took
And he played Ye out of the 2 million. He said, yo, Ye. Yo, he played Ye out of the 2 million.
Right, I know. It just
But
get the shit out, and he was like, "What the fuck?"
that's
He's
crazy.
still
But it's
salty about
yo,
that.
That's crazy.
and this is another reason why I love Joe Budden. He's like, yo, if I'm Jim, I'm doing the same shit. He's like, yo, I'm not giving it. Ye said, yo, I'll take this meeting for you. And you make the 2 million, but I need a flash drive of all the hot looks that the young niggas in New York is wearing. And Jim agreed. Ye took the meeting, flew from Korea, wherever the fuck he was at, met with the niggas. Jim got paid his 2 million, and then Ye followed up and was like, yo, send me that flash drive. I need the, you know what I mean? I need the look so I can see what's going on. And then I ordered a PDF.
Then he was
Jim
like,
said,
oh.
yo, I don't know how to send a PDF.
What the fuck?
Straight up. He said, I don't know how to make one of those, yo. What the fuck is that? And Ye got mad. He was like, yo, what the fuck, man? I took the meeting and you made the 2 mil. Why can't you send me the PDF? He said, oh, I don't know how to make it. Now, you mean to tell me Jim Jones don't got nobody on his team that can fucking send Ye a little PDF with 6 or 7 looks on it?
Used to.
Huh?
You gotta watch them. Probably don't.
Yeah, but it is what it is. But like that's the shit that I'm talking about. Jim Jones he's in survival mode right now. He wants to be relevant. He can rap. He's a very good rapper. Should he be in a top 50 lyricist of all times list? No. When he came at Pusha T last year or the year before and said Pusha T did not deserve to be 44 or 45 on that list, that's hate.
100%.
Pusha T deserves to be on that list, and his brother about to be on that list. Whoever's at number 50 about to get booted off. Because when that album drops in 2 weeks, it's over for a lot of you bubblegum rappers. All you non-freestyling off the top of the dome head ass rapping niggas, Travis Scott ass
Everybody don't
niggas.
need to be able to freestyle to be a good artist.
I think so.
I think you should.
I think you need to.
High five to the black
Honestly,
women in the room
that's your-
who are
your
keeping.
craft.
That's the root of this shit. What are you
Exactly.
talking about?
It's poetry.
You are a rapper. You
I don't
cannot
wanna
say
hear
that.
nothing.
You cannot say that. What
Yes, I'm sorry,
That'd be crazy.
Trav.
Cypher right on the corner, nigga. Right on the corner in front of the bodega.
I know a lot
For
of
me-
really good, even people I listed, they can write some crazy, but they can't freestyle.
Then they're not real MCs.
They're not.
Why are they not
They're
MCs?
not real MCs. You can't be a master of ceremony That's what it stands for. A master of ceremony get on the mic and
do
start
whatever.
freestyling shit to get the crowd hyped.
Swear to God.
I
agree with you, but you can still
you got
be
on the mic and you started saying shit,
can still
so
be a
the
great
crowd at the
MC,
block
man.
party would get hyped for the DJ.
Yeah.
I had you
Rappers
this whole
don't
time. Not this time.
Yo,
That's
rappers
crazy.
don't exist without the fucking DJ, nigga.
100%.
Cool Herc and that. Nigga,
Yeah.
you had to hype. Yo, so clap your hands, everybody. Nigga,
Of
he
course.
wasn't trying to be fucking, he wasn't trying to spit a 16. He was trying to get these niggas hyped for his DJ.
Exactly.
I get that. I
So
understand
if you
that.
can't do that off the top of the dome and you, fuck, oh my God. All right. So, Boda box.
I'll tell you what. How about this?
Your
How
girl's
about-
box. No.
How about we say you
Nah.
can't be God tier, but you can still be a really good artist. Just that you just
can
can't
be
freestyle. That's
C
crazy.
tier.
you could be mediocre.
C,
Yeah.
nigga.
Mediocre.
I feel like you
That's
got a
tough.
ghostwriter.
You can get a
so, like,
70 on the
I
text.
know
can't
people who
freestyle.
could write.
I mean, there's
Then
a
you
lot
give
of one-hit wonders out there. You could be a one-hit wonder.
just because they can't freestyle.
Yes.
I'm dead ass.
That's
yo.
yes. That's
At the end
tough.
of the day, it's about
If you can't
It's
freestyle,
like,
nigga, off the top,
Yo, I'm not
take
gonna
away
lie.
every equipment, the beat and all that.
appreciate all
Leave
of
you in
y'all
there.
for holding it down for the freestyle artists.
my
I'm
nigga.
being
Because
honest.
that's
I
the
love
root
that
of the,
shit.
that's the root of the rap
Yeah, it's one
game.
of the
That's the root of
it's one of the
hip-hop.
Bro,
cores
you
of
ain't no
hip-hop.
Back in the
It's one
day,
of the
back
cores of
30
hip-hop.
years ago, that's
you
what
heard.
it took.
Yeah.
Now
And
today,
then somebody
it don't
came.
take much.
So let's
You know
do
what I'm
this.
saying?
But I'm
Let's-
not saying for the mumble rap. I'm saying for the cats who could
We're not
really.
talking about mumble rappers.
But you said because it don't take much.
The
But
cats
Jim-
that can really rap the
don't.
freestyle.
not all of them.
Even for
Not
R&B,
all
it
of
don't
them,
take
nah.
much.
Yo, I'll do this.
Not all of them could freestyle.
I'll even do this. Cameron and Jewels can freestyle. Jim Jones can. That's part of the reason why he said what he said about Nas. That's part of the reason why he said what he said about Push. That nigga can't freestyle. Niggas like that who are good. That's why he's like, oh, I got more hits than Nas. I got that. Niggas who talk like that, when fucking French Montana fixed his fucking lips to say, I got more hits than Kendrick Lamar.
He's
That was
nasty.
crazy.
He's nasty.
insane.
He's
He
nasty.
was
Yeah,
on
he's
You're
nasty.
defending that.
He was
I'm
on
not
French
defending
Montana
that.
can't freestyle his way out of a wet paper bag, nigga.
I agree.
I don't want to hear that shit.
I agree.
It's over for these non-freestyling ass
I
niggas.
agree.
I get it what he's saying because Lil Wayne also says I can't freestyle and he says this shit. He can't
Nah,
freestyle. but he
Lil
can
Wayne
rap,
doesn't
but
write.
But
He
he don't
said
write.
he don't write.
He
He
don't
does. He
freestyle.
only freestyles.
All of his written, all of his laid tracks are tracks from his brain. He doesn't put
doesn't-
pen to
Yeah,
paper.
that's a
Nothing's written
freestyle,
down.
isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's true. Nothing's written down.
It's partial. Like he'll say
It's
like
pre-thought, so it's
he'll
not a
say,
freestyle.
Like, I'm sitting here.
It's pre-thought. He already thought
But
about
it's not
the
written down.
You're right.
It's
but
partial. It's
they're
partial.
pre-thought
It's partial.
thoughts.
It's not
he
even
thought
that it's
about
pre,
some of
but-
these lines. He thought about some of these concepts
It's
before.
partial.
He didn't write them down, but
Yeah.
like for somebody like Lil Wayne, he's probably not a visual learner when it's on paper. Like trying to read that shit off a notebook. Exactly. Exactly. That's no ceilings. 1, 2,
I think the
3.
lighter
Like that's where it comes. That too.
The lighter.
No,
But
the
like,
lighter is letting us know it's about to get strapped.
that
It's about to
nigga,
get
he
crazy.
can't
He's
read
the
off a
GOAT,
notebook.
man.
Some people can't do that.
He used to write.
You know what I mean?
And then when he dropped what was it, the 500
500 bar freestyle.
That's when he
Yeah,
started
that
ripping
shit,
out the
yep.
pages, and that was the last time he wrote.
Word.
But I'm not. Obviously, if you could freestyle, you goated. That's it. But
And
there
if you
are
can't,
great
nigga,
artists
you
who
C-tier.
can't freestyle, but they could write. They could write some heat. They just
Hov
can't
can freestyle.
Mediocre.
If you
He
give-
DMX can
if you give
freestyle.
If you give them like 2-3 weeks to write a song, they gonna write something tough.
2-3 weeks? You just told me you could write something 20 minutes. I don't want to hear nothing
know a
from
lot of-
nobody.
no,
No
no, no.
more. You ain't ready to start 20 minutes. I don't want to hear nothing.
Turn it up on this nigga. Em. Turn it up on this nigga. yo.
No, you got a point because there's people
No,
that
because
write.
I'm me
No,
though.
you
Some
do
people
got a
could
point.
freestyle and can't write in 20 minutes. They gotta write in a couple
Listen, no,
hours.
you got
I'm
a
off-
point.
yo, no, I'm
There's
off
people
that.
that write music.
I want to say
rap.
names, but I don't like to put people's, but I know a lot of cats
You're lucky
here.
he didn't
But
really
there's
hear
people
you, 'cause
that
they'd be
write
like, say
R&B
'em.
songs. There's people that write ballads. There's people that write R&B songs. Those
yeah.
people are great minds.
They
You get
can
what I'm saying?
write, but they can't
But
freestyle it.
and they don't sing. You know
Or
what I
that,
mean?
yeah.
So I get it.
I'm not.
ghostwriters.
Listen,
I get
I
it.
agree with y'all. I
Right.
agree with y'all. If you
Those are
could-
ghostwriters.
If you
Those
could-
Stay the
people
fuck in the
are
back.
still smart.
Stay in the
could-
back.
If you could,
But when it comes to rap,
Stay in the back.
because this is what the roots of rap is.
I agree with you.
Unless then just be a writer then.
Yes.
Then
Stay in the back.
That's not.
But today's music's so washed out and
It's so
washed
tough, 'cause
down.
I think
it
Rick
takes
Ross,
little to no
Rick Ross
talent.
makes really good music. I think his songs are really good. I'm not talking about him as a person.
Rick Ross.
I think his
Rose.
music,
Yeah.
I think his music's really good, right? But he can't freestyle.
Rick Ross?
Yeah, I
He's
like his
said
music.
some questionable things.
He has. Especially
I'm
now, I don't
sorry.
even
So
know
has
it.
Big E, but he's still good.
You're right. I agree with you. He said a lot of. You know what I mean?
Again, I'm not justifying anything. I'm just saying he can make.
My nigga Blingy under the
he
Tommy,
can make-
huh?
He can make a good
My
song.
nigga Blingy under the Tommy,
make a
huh?
good song.
No.
He can make a good song, but he can't.
And he got
but
the
he can't
yo,
freestyle.
yeah,
You know what
yo,
I'm
you
saying?
good?
I don't think.
Little
I
bro,
don't
you
think.
good?
I don't think.
Hey, don't
I don't think
ignore me,
Q
nigga.
was
You hear me
freestyling
talking
like
to
that,
you.
but he could write some. He wrote for everybody.
He can.
He wasn't freestyling
But you Blingy,
like
though.
that.
Who?
Cube, Ice Cube. He wasn't.
Ice
he
Cube.
wasn't
Yeah.
going crazy like that in the freestyle, but he could write his ass off.
He wrote
A
for
lot of-
everybody in MWA.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. A lot
And
of cats.
who's the nigga that wrote the check
a
for
lot
them
of
chains,
cats
though?
Can't. Shout out.
It's
Apple.
true. Just like Jodeci, I'm going to R&B. Jodeci, what's his name? What is,
Slim?
no,
His brother?
No, that's 112.
I'm
Jodeci,
on the wrong shit.
Devontae.
Devontae,
He
there you
wrote,
go.
Okay.
he wrote
Okay.
like all their songs,
Yeah.
and he composed them because
Yeah.
a
He's a
pianist.
pianist. Yep.
But he couldn't sing. He couldn't sing like KC. He
That's
couldn't
what I'm
sing like
saying.
JoJo.
Like-
you get what I'm saying?
Like,
but
you
he was
So I agree with
a composer
y'all. If you
basically.
could, first off,
KC and Slim are the same nigga. That's why I got confused. I apologize.
let's clarify freestyling because it's levels to freestyle.
We don't got to do that. We already established
But
it.
if you could freestyle, you at the
Mount
top
Rushmore,
tier. You
nigga.
at the top tier.
Yeah, you
But I
getting
just
paid
want it to
that
be known, like
WWE
if you
money.
can't
No,
freestyle,
writing
you
is a
can
real craft and it's a real art.
100%.
It's a real art.
That's all
So-
I was trying to say.
Word. And the nigga Blingy, he unzipped the shit. He got a little hot. When the ladies put the pressure on him, the nigga wanna overheat.
I was like,
When the
wait,
ladies put the pressure on him, the nigga wanna.
No.
I'm kind of hot in this motherfucker. Let me
No,
take
the
it.
problem-
Yeah. So now we see his chains. We see that fucking.
No, the problem
what did he
was-
say? Vegas. We see the Vegas money.
That
We
was a
see
few
all
years
of that
ago.
that tour
We
money.
don't spent them bags.
Yeah, we don't.
old money.
He said we don't
Stop
respect
playing with
those
him.
bags.
All right, man.
Now
Hey,
he's
we
in
gonna
his
cut the-
bag.
we gonna cut the
This is
commercial.
crazy. There ain't no commercial, nigga. This is a podcast. All right?
You
This
ain't got
a
a sponsor.
TV show.
Hey,
The commercial number you
Get
freestyling.
one of them sponsors.
Our sponsor is whoever bought them chains that's around your neck.
VPN.
That's our sponsor. No, ain't no Surfshark. Ain't no motherfucking. No.
Your information getting
No.
shared all over the. Go on and
This is pure unadulterated COE, nigga. Content over everything. All right, Billboard. Top 75 R&B acts. I have the list pulled up. I'm going to go from the top. This is Cass's motherfucking topic, but I'm going to just read off the list
Go
and
ahead.
we're going to talk about it in our last 17 minutes. At 75, they have the legendary Ruth Brown, okay? She was an artist, R&B artist, out before Ray Charles, out before fucking Aretha Franklin. She was the standard.
Wait.
She broke barriers down, broke doors down for these niggas. She's number
respect it.
75. All right, number 74, Summer Walker. Get her the fuck off of this
Wowzers.
list. Are you crazy?
Get her out of there.
Number 74 is
74?
Summer Walker. The girl who dated Little Meech. That's what we doing.
Wait, let me hear the rest of the list. Let me just hear the rest of it.
No.
I like to hear it before I give my
All right,
opinions.
All right, so at number 73 says he wanted Etta James. Get Summer Walker the fuck off the list.
Etta James is at.
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Etta
She's at
James is in 73.
73.
What the disrespect, bro?
The disrespect is
Yo,
real
I'm
on
gonna
this
have a heart
list.
attack.
The disrespect is
Etta
real.
James, what number is she?
73.
73 out of 75.
Damn, bro. That's
She is
crazy.
the next number.
I need to hear the 20s and 30s now.
I
I need to hear the 20s and
Walker,
30s.
she's
You're gonna
number
get mad,
73.
What?
All right, Bong. Who's number 72?
Jackie Wilson. I don't know who Jackie Wilson is.
You don't know Jackie Wilson? He was Little Richard before Little Richard.
Oh,
Jackie
okay.
Wilson's a beast. 72, I'm not mad at that. Number 71 is Keisha Cole. All right. So here's the thing.
Nah, this
No, what
list
we
is
doing?
wild, bro.
Here's the thing.
I need to hear the rest because
Here's the
I'm
thing.
not liking it so far.
Here's the
I don't
thing.
even-
All right, let me go to 70. Let me go to
I
70.
don't like it so
The
far.
number 70 is her.
Oh, get her off the list.
all the way off the list.
Get her off the
But
list.
this is what is this
So
list
you
based
keep
on,
it.
though?
It's
Right.
everything.
Because
Listen, I already told you. I told you at the beginning.
Keisha Cole
It's top 70. It's top 75 R&B acts. They're including everything. They're talking about discography, impact, sales.
Maybe they're going off her sales.
Everything.
Maybe they're going off
skill,
Still,
vocal
get
ability,
her off
all
the
of that.
list.
Maybe they're going off
Her
sales.
is number 70. Keisha Cole is 71. All right.
Crazy.
All right. Number 69.
Bobby
is
Womack, he deserves it.
Bobby Womack is number 60. 69.
If you
69.
think you're lonely
Go
now,
ahead, girl. Because I ain't coming.
wait until
I'm going to that
tonight,
other bitch's house.
girl.
Yeah. Because it's cold outside. It's actually quite warm. So, all right. Number 68 is, who the fuck is number 68? Phyllis Hyman. Yo, Phyllis Hyman, she don't get enough love, bro.
Right.
As an artist in general, like some of these, she came to prominence in the 1970s. Like, you might know one or two songs from Phyllis Hyman,
Right.
but she was that girl, bro. Like when niggas talk about like,
This list gotta be off sales, man.
no,
It
it's
gotta be off
not.
sales and notoriety. It has to be, bro.
No, she wasn't a big song artist.
That's
it
what-
was
that's what
her
I'm saying.
vocal ability and her impact on R&B in her 3 to 5 year run. That is why she's on the list, bro. Everybody on this list.
But
Who's next?
it
on
gotta be
the list?
all
Tank,
that.
67.
Tank,
Really?
male Tank.
You know what? Tank.
67?
He can, but he should,
Maybe
Tank-
40s at least.
Yeah.
67?
because he's still dropping music, and it's still.
But he
Shout out
doesn't.
Tank. I actually
He don't write
met
ba-
Tank. I was with him on
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Shout out to
Yo,
Tank.
I just
I
love.
know he tried.
I love watching this nigga like just bury himself. Yo, I'm humble.
I was with
I'm
him,
doing
man.
that. You was with him
He's
where?
a
At the
good
strip
dude,
club,
man.
at the studio,
A New Year's show at FET.
a New Year show.
Shout
At
out to
Fed.
Tank. He ripped the BET Awards. Shout out to you,
Yeah.
Tank.
Yo,
Ripped
I
it.
expect
he-
nothing.
Along
I
with
expect
Jennifer
nothing
Hudson.
less.
Killed it.
I expect nothing less from my mans.
Yeah, he ripped Ray
Nah,
Charles'
he's tough. He be
joint.
Yeah, he's tough.
All right. Number 66 is Mr. Keith Sweat.
Keith Sweat, get him off the list too.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry.
You don't
yo.
fuck with Keith Sweat?
I like his joint. That joint.
He wrote for a lot
I
of
gotta,
niggas
I
in that
gotta
New
wait
Jack
to hear
Swing
the
era.
rest of this list before I
He
start
did?
kicking.
He did.
We
I
need
mean,
to
I
get
don't
to
know
at
him to
least
be a
the
writer.
number 10. Then I can start
Nigga,
saying
number
shit.
65 is Tiana Marie. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Her
What
and-
do we do? This list for?
No, Tiana, but rest in peace, Tiana
Oh,
Marie.
yeah.
Okay.
I remember
You know
her
what I mean?
now.
Rick James, the white woman with the soul. You know what I mean?
No, I know.
Number 64, Lettucey. This woman should be in the fucking 20s.
No,
Yeah.
Hell yes.
no.
Lettucey is one of my favorite R&B vocalists.
That's your bias, nigga.
One of my
That's- okay,
favorite.
okay.
And
Alright.
she
She
can
should not be in the
actually
20s.
sing.
She
Yeah,
can
but
sing.
again, like he said, it's off everything that encompasses
Sing.
the artistry. So we're talking sales,
Lettucey?
impact, all of that. A lot of these
64 is really good, like for her. She should
I gotta
not.
hear the rest of the list.
No, she at least should be in the 40s.
At least let me hear the,
The 40s.
let me hear the 40s and I'll see
Number
who I would
63,
switch out.
Music Soul Child.
He 100% deserves to be on the list.
But
63 is a good. It's not a bad placement.
not a bad
But he
placement.
needs to be where her is, and her
Yeah.
needs to be the fuck off the list.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
put him where
Okay.
her is, and then boot Summer Walker the fuck off the
Yeah.
list,
Yeah.
and then put her where Summer Walker's at.
I'll keep Summer Walker over her.
You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, Music Soul
I
Child
don't
definitely
listen to neither one of
on
them
the
that
list.
much. So.
Number 62 is Mr. Anthony Hamilton.
100% deserves to be
Yeah.
on the list.
A little
But
higher.
shit.
62?
A little higher.
Where would you, where would you put him?
30s.
Where would you
I
put
would
him?
say late 30s, like
Late
40s.
30s?
Oh
That's how
my.
you-
We're biased
Of all
because
time.
that's our time.
Okay.
But what about the elders?
All right,
You
and
get
I-
what I'm saying? Are you
The elders, look where they put Etta James. Right through her.
Etta James is crazy.
They
Yeah,
threw her at the
that was
bottom of the
crazy.
list.
That's what I'm saying.
So if that's what we doing,
Keep waiting, because it gets worse.
nah, this list
It
is
gets
crazy.
fucking worse.
Somebody under 25
Number 61
made this
is
list.
Ashanti.
Ashanti, she should be number
Yeah,
75.
She shouldn't,
She
even
shouldn't
be
be
on.
on. She can't
Wait,
sing.
wait. But
She can't
y'all
sing.
y'all missing what bro said. It's everything, sales,
What?
impact, everything
Her
that
videos
comes
are
with
trash.
it. But I'll tell you what, it might be trash, but I guarantee you more people know who she is than Etta.
'Cause of Nelly. Go
Unfortunately,
ahead.
that's why she up higher. I get it now. Now I get this stupid list.
Number 60 is my nigga Neo, Shaffer Smith.
He could be on.
Shout out to Neo, but
He
I
wrote
think
for a
he
lot
should
of
be a little
people.
bit
He wrote
further
for
up.
everybody.
He wrote for a
He
lot
wrote
of
for
people.
Beyonce don't
everybody.
exist without Shaffer
You
Smith.
got it. You got. You gotta respect.
He wrote for everybody.
He did.
From,
Be a little
I'm
more.
gonna sip my Pinot with my pinky
I'll
out.
put it like
He was
this.
he's
I'm
a
not
great
mad where he's
entertainer.
at, but
I'm not mad where he's at.
no, I'm
it
not.
don't
You know
phase me.
what? You're right.
I've seen him in
60s
concert.
It don't
He's
phase
actually
me.
He
really good in
100%
concert.
deserves to be on the
100%.
list.
Yeah, I think so.
Number 59, Queen Fantasia.
Fantasia. She's a great vocalist.
me off.
Her
Man.
impact. What about her
lady.
impact?
That's what
though?
I'm trying to say.
Like, has her
Old
impact
lady.
been? You know what I
That's what
mean?
I'm trying to say. It's so hard because they put everything in there and just try to like.
I don't know if she should be
average.
number 59
I
over
know.
Etta
What do you think
James
she
or
should be?
everybody
No,
else.
she should be like 70s,
Yeah.
late 60s.
I'm with
Her
you.
impact
I'm
hasn't
with it.
been that
I'm with it.
great. She has a few
right.
joints.
She had,
Right.
she had a good run.
But she,
in the early
when you win,
2000s.
when you
doing? Like-
when you win Tony Awards, it's
them
different.
them accolades.
When you
True,
win
those
art,
accolades are
That's
real.
what I
it's
was saying
different.
about Ashanti. Like,
That's
she
what
had
I
a run.
said. I'm telling you.
I'm with you.
Ashanti,
you,
off
King.
that little 5-year
Yeah,
run, her
I'm
and
with you,
John got
King.
Murder
Bro,
Inc.
that was
She got like
crazy.
4 or 5 Grammys.
That was crazy.
You can't beat
You
that.
can't.
Again, the establishment, that's what they respect.
So then I feel
All
like
right.
they should have did a men's and women's list then.
No, because that's
'Cause
crazy.
now you take the
And-
spots from some people that could have had it, but because it's
Nah,
men
keep
and women,
it
it's tough.
co-ed. Peebo Bryson, number 58. Niggas know who Peebo is?
No, he was out in the 70s, it's saying, but I gotta hear his music.
You know a Peebo Bryson song. Peebo Bryson at 58 ain't that bad because he wasn't that great. No, man, that's no shade. Number 57.
Tevin
Mr.
Campbell.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
all
not
love
mad.
Tevin
I'm not
Campbell.
mad at that spot for
57?
him. I'm not mad at that for him.
Okay. Number 56. Joe, not Joe Budden. Joe.
100% deserves it.
Yeah, no, I'm not arguing. When I'm saying it's not that they don't, it's like would I put him at that number? That's not bad either. That's fine.
Fuck with Joe. at
Yeah, that's fine.
I
That's
mean,
fine.
I
That's
fuck with
fine.
it. I don't know about
wouldn't
56, but
I don't know if
fuck
I
with
put
it.
him much higher than that.
55. Miss Natalie Cole.
Natalie Cole, her
Nat
father,
King
Nat King
Cole's
Cole.
Yeah,
daughter.
And
Yeah,
how
man.
Nat King Cole didn't make the list?
that's
Because he's a
okay.
blues.
Nat King Cole is my father. He's
a
my father's
blues
favorite
artist.
blues artist.
Yeah, but he's
That's why he's
blues.
not
His
on the list.
favorite
R&B
Christmas
though.
album is
Yeah,
from
I
Nat
got
King
you.
Cole.
I know. I'm with you, but
If
he's
my
not
father was
R&B.
He's
here,
not
he would
blues.
say Nat King Cole deserves to be on the list.
No,
It's not
he's
blues.
Rhythm and blues is blues too.
Nah, it's different.
Nah, he's
It's
jazz.
different. It's different. Yeah, like he's like
He's
a
jazz.
he's
It's
more of a
jazz, but it's a
vibe.
part
He's
of
jazz and
R&B.
blues. He's jazz and
It's a
he's more
part,
blues
but
than anything
you know
else.
R&B is its own entity.
Guys, y'all not speaking for the elders out here.
No, whoever made
if
this
you want to
list-
speak for the old niggas, speak for the old niggas.
Whoever made this
That's
list
fine.
ain't speaking for the elders.
No, because you know what? Someone said that they had a group of older people and then a group of younger people.
That's what
and that's how they created the list.
Well, I think
And
there's
that
more
it
younger
makes
people
sense
than
because it's random.
2%.
Yeah,
older
and
people.
Billboard, you know there's mad 23-year-olds that
Yeah,
work
not
over
Gen
there
Z.
That's right.
with a bunch of
I told you,
55-year-olds.
everyone under
Right.
25 made this list.
And they had to go
Yeah,
do a.
Jasmine Sullivan, number 54.
100%
yeah,
deserves
she
to be
can
on the
stay there.
list.
I don't know if I put her that high, but she deserved to be
Yeah,
on the
She
list.
deserves to be on the list.
100%.
Number 53, Jill Scott.
Pissed me off.
Oh, I
Pissed
love
me-
her.
Should have been higher.
She deserved to be
She
on there.
deserves to be
At
in the
53?
She's
All the
a
way at
vocalist.
30.
At 53?
She's a vocalist.
You want her in the
30s?
30s?
I don't know, 30.
40s?
Late 40s, yeah.
40s?
Late
I
40s.
said 30.
I say
30s?
30s.
40s?
Why though?
I love her.
Because of her voice, just the voice though. Like what else?
No, her
Cultural
that
impact.
neo soul music is
you're right.
real.
I'm
Her
with
Eric-
you, but
without Erykah Badu
again,
and
you
her-
gotta look at Erykah Badu, but you gotta look at everything that encompasses.
What
We
they're
can't just go
doing.
by the voice. It gotta be
Right.
the whole
We're
collective.
talking about, so
Erykah Badu, yeah, you know, she had a
is
crazy.
she down? She further down. She's on the
All
list.
right, they knew better to mess with that black
Of course,
magic.
of course.
They knew better than
She's the
to
pioneer of that genre.
knew better to
Of the
find-
neo soul, she's the pioneer. All right, number 52, Stephanie Mills.
She deserves to be on
Yep.
the list.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Number 51, Rick James. Give it to me, baby.
Yep.
Give it to me,
Always.
baby.
Yep.
Oh, Fire and Desire, him and Tina Marie.
Yep.
Yep. I'm with you. I'm
Number
with you.
50, John Legend.
You know what?
She fixed her bra. She's
Yo,
like,
you see how it got quiet?
What number is he?
she
What
fixed
number
her
is he?
bra in that
it got
little ass.
quiet.
No, because I wanted to
Bitch,
see
you
what
brought
number
that little
I
ass.
was. He deserves to be on the list. Y'all tweaking
Yo, that's
again.
crazy.
Deserves to be on it. But 50.
She said
49. 49. Because we're running short on
Bobby
time.
Brown?
Bobby Brown.
No, he had an impact.
Again, the impact.
The
You gotta
impact,
look
I
at
still
everything.
listen to that music.
He had
You gotta look
impact.
at
It's still
everything.
Number 48, Lauryn Hill.
100% deserves to be on the
48?
list.
On the R&B list.
She need to be higher than
She was
48.
number one
Higher or
on
like
Apple
up at the
Music.
top?
I meant like
lower.
yes,
10?
yes,
She
recently.
was number
Yes,
one
recently.
on Apple Music. We went
Yes.
over that
Yeah,
list,
yeah.
and
She needs to
they
be-
made her number one.
She needs to be-
Miseducation. was the number one.
They use it in
You
college.
think this is payback for fucking that up?
Okay, yeah.
You see what I mean?
She needs to be on a.
It's like NBA draft, a joke.
She needs to be on a
She
lower
does
number.
100% deserves to be on the list.
She needs to be
Yeah.
in the 70s, nigga.
Nah,
That's
she needs to
75.
be. Nah, he's wild. He don't respect her. He don't respect
Golly,
her,
bro.
what she brought to the culture.
She got one
or
album.
nothing.
She got one
And
album.
it went crazy.
One album and one
But she
movie.
does
And that's all she needed.
It went crazy for the culture.
What has she done for the culture in the last 15 years?
Her music.
Yeah.
It's
Her music, her live album, everything.
I don't give a fuck about what she wrote in 99, nigga. What has she done in 2020, 2021?
All right, Jim Jones.
Right. She was.
We can fight. We can literally go outside. Our pause right there.
Nah,
What
I'm
you
good.
trying to do?
I'm
10
good,
minutes
King.
left.
I'm good.
The
King.
Weekend, 47.
Wow.
I'd
Get him off the
have
list.
put him lower.
Get him off the list.
46, Queen Riri.
Why?
Get her
Rihanna.
off the list.
She can't even sing either.
Whoa, nah, y'all tweaking. Her impact.
Her impact is crazy,
Her
but-
success.
Absolutely.
If I'm Jim Jones,
success.
they're wild. They're doing their thing.
Absolutely, but get your ass in the skincare, get a little like reward over there.
Nah,
you
but
ain't
her-
doing much.
Number 45,
That's-
Who's she ran
D'Angelo.
for?
Killed it.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
It deserves to be on the list.
Absolutely.
I'm not
Number
mad at that
44,
spot.
Queen SZA.
Get her ass
Yeah,
off
get
the
her off
list.
the list too.
Get her ass off the list.
Get her off the list.
Now.
This is the
Get her
only
off the
couch
list.
that's like, yo,
Hey,
what?
Get her
No,
ass
SZA on the list?
off the
Why?
list.
Why don't we want SZA on the
Because y'all
list?
kept her in summer. You can't keep
Nah,
all
get
of
them
them.
off.
I picked her up.
I want Summer
We're
in
smoking
out.
on that summer pack. Nigga, are you
Summer gotta
crazy?
go.
Oh, all right. I'm
I'm smoking on that. I'm smoking on that herb pack too.
Get her ass off the list.
You can't keep all of
Completely
them.
off the list?
You can't. No, no,
You know
kick
what?
them off. She
It
can stay.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Yo, so let me
Yeah.
tell you something.
You can't keep all of them.
Let me tell you.
Somebody
I
gotta
don't
go.
want her or Summer Walker.
Yo,
All right, then
Summer,
yo,
all of them.
last month we went to the Kendrick SZA Gen X tour, right? We went separate. We bought tickets to go together, but we didn't go together because I was on the floor, king shit, and she was in the gym pop with the rest of the peasants.
No, I wasn't in the gym pop with the rest of the peasants.
You was in gym
I was
pop.
in row 8 rows
Were you
away
on
from
the
the
floor?
floor. 8 rows away from the floor. And I paid more than him for my ticket because I bought it as
and
soon as
wasn't
it
walking
dropped.
around on the floor.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
The price
it's okay.
dropped, which is why he was on the floor.
Type
Anyways,
shit, type shit,
I'm
type
about
shit.
to
It hit his budget.
100%.
You bought your tickets in January. I bought my ticket in February.
before
Man, get back to this
2025.
concert,
So
man.
you're wrong.
That's your fault.
Either way,
That's your fault.
don't say I'm with the peasants.
When
Never that.
when we went to
I'm
the
not a
concert,
peasant.
She goes to Jamaica
She not
one
no
night. Don't
peon.
be
You're
trying
not
to
a
play my
president.
girl over there. She
when
might
you're
go next week.
out of the country.
No, I'm
At the
not
Gen X
a
concert.
present here. Then,
Americans be
now,
feeling themselves. when they
today,
leave their
tomorrow,
country.
back then, 10 years from now, 10 years ago.
Yo, get back to
never
this.
that.
Get back to this concert.
She hated SZA's set.
Hated it.
So I'm not surprised
Okay.
that she wants her off the list. She doesn't like SZA.
No,
and I think
I
as
don't
a,
resonate with her.
I think as a black woman,
Don't be.
you should not like SZA.
I don't resonate with her.
But do you think she's
You didn't have
talented?
to do the whole.
Do you think she's
I
talented?
don't think. I
You
think
should
she
like
was lip,
SZA.
she was lip
I like
singing.
her.
Okay.
No.
Because she's
She was
acting
lip
and
singing.
stuff.
She wasn't singing
See, I
live.
don't like that either.
She lip sings.
That would make me.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
stop
about?
lip singing.
Nigga, I was on
and-
shrooms.
She
I saw
was
every word
lip
come out of her mouth.
singing.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was. What are you talking
Stop
about? You were
lip
high
singing.
as
She
fuck.
had a better angle because she was in the
You were
crowd
high
with the
as
rest
fuck.
of these niggas.
What are you talking about?
I
Yo,
wasn't
who's the
high.
next one on the list, man?
Next
Yeah,
one.
get Sis's ass off the list. Point blank.
Dionne
period.
Warwick. Auntie Dionne Warwick.
Auntie deserves it.
She can
What
stay.
number? What number?
Not that number.
She's 43.
Yeah, not that low, but yeah.
Auntie deserves
Barry
it.
White, number 42.
Damn,
Uncle deserves it.
42?
Crazy,
I
right?
would have had him.
It gets,
You see what
He
it
would have
is?
been hot.
That's
40.
just-
Brandy, 41.
Brandy's impact
She's
is
coming
crazy.
back, and her
I'm not mad
impact
at
is-
that one. I'm not mad at
Brandy's
the spot.
impact is
No,
crazy.
no,
Mad people.
I agree. I'm just not mad at
Here's
the number.
where you need to move this bitch the fuck
She
back
needs
up.
to be in the 60s.
Aaliyah, 40. Over Brandy.
40? I wouldn't put Aaliyah.
40. Over
but
Brandy
again,
and over Barry White,
it's,
nigga.
it's the impact. You remember you said you had people 23
Yes,
and
impact,
under.
and she died young, so
You
that
had people
helps.
23 and under making this
she
list.
should probably be in the 60s. Yeah, you're right.
100%.
You're right.
39, Queen Roberta Flack. Shout out to her.
100%.
Not
Yeah,
mad
man.
at that one.
Love that.
Not mad
Number
at that
38,
number.
Maxwell.
Maxwell, my favorite
Not
neo
mad
soul
at that
artist.
one. Not mad at
My
that number.
favorite.
Not my man.
I
Number
ain't mad at it
37,
either.
nigga, Frank Ocean, bro. It's on
It's
the
cause,
list.
it's cause that one, that one,
That one
did
album.
go
That one
crazy.
gay album?
It did go
I
crazy.
still play that.
That gay album was fire.
It went
nigga.
crazy. What number?
still
What
playing?
number is he?
37.
Yeah,
nigga.
he shouldn't be that high up in the
Not
list.
at all. You
But he
crazy. Out of all
definitely
the
could be
people
on the
that-
Nigga,
list.
he's higher than Brandy.
We know
exactly.
that.
Like,
That's what we
No,
saying. He
nigga.
shouldn't be that
Higher than 9 people.
He's higher than
higher than a lot of people
Maxwell.
that we're so upset about.
This nigga is higher than
than
Maxwell
Maxwell, yeah.
and Brandy.
Like, huh?
He's higher than
Bobby
Rick
Brown.
James.
You gotta remember.
Like,
You
huh?
gotta
Brown.
remember.
Nah.
Gay community is
Who did this list? You gotta
Knock
remember
his
that.
eyes back up the list. Like,
All right. Number
But-
36, Tony Braxton. She should be
Queen
lower.
Tony.
She should be higher. She should be in like
Absolutely.
Definitely should be, but I'm not mad.
mid-50s.
I'm not mad.
mid-50s.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? No.
Oh,
I meant
hell no. She's good
I
right
meant
where she is.
Yeah, I'm not mad with
She's
you.
good right where she is.
Number 35, Babyface. She's still good right where she is?
No, but it's
100%.
Okay. Babyface should get
100%.
switched.
Okay. You think she gets it? Donna Summer, number 34. Donna Summer.
She deserves to be on the list. I don't know about 34, but she deserves it.
Number 33,
Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys.
She deserved to be on the list. I'm
I
not
hear
arguing
Rob.
that.
I hear Rob.
I'm trying to see what number she should
I don't
be
know
at.
if she deserves 33,
33?
but she deserves to be on the list.
Number 32,
Yeah.
Lionel Richie.
He deserves it.
Yeah, he could stay there.
Oh yeah, he deserved it.
Anita Baker, 31.
She could have won.
One of my
30s?
favorite
30s.
R&B
went up. You
soul
see what I
She
mean?
artists.
should be at the 20s.
That's what pisses me off.
Mid 20s.
She should be in the top 15, my nigga.
I mean, 31's close to the mid-20s.
Okay.
Though.
All right.
Yeah,
fine.
close.
Well, let me hear the rest before I feel some way.
Number 30 is Gladys Knight.
Okay. Yeah.
Auntie deserves it.
Oh, 100%.
And they know what they're doing.
I
They
think
said-
at this
yeah,
point,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
not arguing who
Right,
deserves
right,
it. We're
right.
just making
Piss us
sure that they
off,
up there.
Number
That's what-
29,
Diana Ross. She deserves to be on the list.
29 though.
Diana
She couldn't
Ross
sing
should
like
be in the
that.
top
She was
10.
just
She
influential.
needs to be in the 40s, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm
She's the first
thinking.
Beyonce, though.
Erica Badu,
Number 28.
28.
We're
They
not
knew
playing
to,
with-
they
we're
knew
not
to
saying
put.
nothing.
They knew to put her. I ain't
Number
saying
28.
nothing.
I love her,
Yeah.
so she can stay
27.
right there.
Yep.
Shaka Khan, 27.
That's my girl.
Love Shaka
Yeah,
That's
Khan.
my
Yep.
girl. 27. Yeah.
C
All right.
Breezy. 26.
26.
God damn. No
That's low. I
way.
think that's low for somebody that's actually that impactful.
I was right. I told you it gets spicy, nigga. Chris Brown is number 26. Over Gladys Knight, Anna James, motherfucking Stephanie Mills, Rick, all them niggas.
Bro, but again,
Anita Baker.
we're talking
Everybody.
Anita.
But we're talking.
Yo, Kendrick did a whole 8-minute set of
On
just Anita
5
Baker,
Anita
nigga.
songs. Like,
But we're talking impact.
Chris Brown is number 26
We're
on this
talking
list.
impact.
Damn
We're
it.
talking money.
no, his
success.
impact is real.
We're talking
He's
like
just now getting his
awards.
recognition.
Yeah, and
After
you know
getting a
what
Grammy,
You see what I'm
and he
saying?
was blacklisted for how long?
You see what I'm
It's
saying?
up. Me and Breezy having the same year, and we're 9
Yo,
days
you
apart.
gotta respect that, bro.
That's like
they
real
skipped.
shit.
They skipped so many artists to say he's the next Mike. Like they skipped everybody. Like nah, it's cool.
Word.
We all knew it, but
It's Chris
they didn't
Brown.
want to respect. you know?
25, Patti LaBelle.
Auntie deserves to be on the list.
Hell yeah.
I'm not even arguing who deserves. I just want to make sure they're in good spots at this point.
24.
Right.
24, Bill Withers. Rest in peace.
What? What?
24. Oh
Withers,
man, he's
which is
goated, bro.
nasty.
He should be a little bit up on that list.
23, Teddy Pendergrass.
Love me some Teddy.
that's what I'm
Teddy
saying.
was
How you
fine back in the
But
day
it's like
too.
Over Bill? Sheesh.
Number 22, Fat Luther Vandross.
Luther needs to be in the team.
That's what I'm saying. This list is getting
What? They played my guy
crazy,
Luther.
I love when she gets
They
turned
played
up.
Bill Withers too. They played both
She
of
got
them.
the rapper hands when she's turned up. I
They
love
put
her.
everybody else
Word to
before
my
Luther needs to be behind Luther, except for the top 5.
Let me hear the rest.
Number 21, Donny Hathaway.
All right.
The Silence.
I like
Nah,
Donny Hathaway, and I
man.
love
Maybe
Layla
in the
Hathaway too, his
30s,
daughter. I love
40s,
both of them.
Not over.
Li-
Nah.
Number 20, Otis
Otis
Redding.
Redding. Like, come on
How do you-
now.
Otis Redding deserves the list. Probably a
But
little.
not
20s,
before
9 to
Luther,
20s.
though.
Nah, not before Luther.
Not
She's right.
before
She's
Luther.
1000% correct.
Hell
Number
no.
19, Smokey Robinson.
Oh, yeah, he did a lot.
He should be. He should be
Yeah,
higher
he
on
did a
that
lot.
list. He needs to be in the low
Yeah,
team.
no,
Yeah,
wait till we
he-
get there.
He needs to be like 10.
No, wait
type
till we
shit.
get there.
That man
because
done wrote
he
for
don't-
everybody.
He don't. You wait till we get there. Number 18, Al Green.
18, Love and Happiness,
Yeah.
Al
He
Green.
needs to be on that
Absolutely.
list. I would have put him
Number
at
That
18,
number's fine.
Al Green, right?
Yeah.
Number 17, Miss Janet
Janet
Jackson.
Jackson.
The Queen.
Needs to be there.
Number 17, bro. Number 16, Mary J. Blige.
Needs to be there 100%.
Number 15.
Before Luther? Damn. Come on.
I'm saying where she's at, she needs to be there. You
She
got
needs
other
to be
people.
on the list,
If you
but
need-
the
no,
list
no,
needs
no,
to be
she needs to-
rearranged, though.
She needs to be in that top 20. Yeah.
She does.
100%.
She was in the top 20. But that's
100%.
not her fault that Luther, she ain't do
Top
that.
25.
I'm sure she's
you're not
saying the
wrong.
same thing.
Top
though. I'm sure she's
25.
saying Luther should be out. I'm sure they
Yeah,
all are.
All right.
I'm not disagreeing.
Number 15.
Isaac Hayes.
Isaac Hayes, rest in peace.
Right.
15?
15. I think he should be higher up, lower. I think he needs to be lower that way.
Okay, yeah,
I think he needs to go behind some of the people that we named before him. Number 14, Mr. Curtis Mayfield. He deserves that spot.
Oh, yeah.
Curtis Mayfield is
Hold
that.
on, before you finish, man, they running out of like.
No, they're
They're
not.
running out of names that
No, they're
need
not.
to be in the top.
No,
They
they're
put them
not.
all at the bottom of the list.
No, they're
I'm trying to, as you say, I'm trying to think. Okay, he didn't say him. He didn't say her.
Yeah.
Like, who else you got
Just
left,
wait.
bro?
13, Sam Cooke.
Sam Cooke.
He needs to be in there.
13 is Sam Cooke, nigga.
needs
You
to be
talking
in
about
that.
we'll run down names, nigga. Number 12 is Usher.
I freaking knew he was gonna be higher than I.
Yeah.
Top
I knew
15.
it too,
But
but
again,
damn.
You got to remember awards, accolades, money,
Right.
influence.
Impact. Right. I mean.
You got to remember all that. A lot of these fools.
This is a little controversial,
dancing
and
like
he
him.
needs to be higher, not lower.
Not yet.
What you mean?
Number
higher,
11,
though?
higher. Like he needs to be in the top 10. Ray Charles
Oh,
is
Hell
number
yeah.
11.
I'm not mad at it.
Definitely
Though. I'm not mad at it
deserves
though.
He
it.
needs to be in the
Number
top
11.
10.
I'm not mad at
100%.
it, but I see that.
But the next nigga is Marvin Gaye at number 10.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not mad at it.
Top
yeah.
10 is real.
okay.
Top 10,
Deserves
Marvin
it.
Gaye. We're gonna fly through this. Number 10, number 9,
R.
R.
Kelly.
Kelly.
He deserves it.
I told you he's in the top 10. You was mad. He's number
He
9, nigga.
deserves it, though.
That's not bad for a pedophile, nigga.
Man, I'm talking music.
We
ain't talking
separating the person
yeah,
from the
okay,
music.
okay.
He wrote for now people.
Because
So
why
come
you
on.
wait for that one? There was like 50 other people in that list that did some crazy stuff, and you won't wait till we get
Because
to
he's the
R.
only
Kelly.
one who was found guilty. That's why. But anyway, number 8, Mariah Carey.
Influence. Her
She
Christmas
forever.
playlist is
She
crazy.
You know how much she get paid? for that
Number
damn
7,
album?
the artist formerly known as Prince is number 7.
Okay.
He deserves it.
Number 6,
7. I don't know.
James Brown. Now this is a name that has a lot of people in uproar
Why?
on the internet.
Why?
Because they're saying he's more funk than he is R&B. He's more funk than
Okay, but you also gotta remember at the time that they was making their music, that's what it was. That's what R&B
Right.
was. That was R&B.
That's why
You know
he's
what I'm
number
saying?
That's why I said
You're
Nat
right.
King
I'm
Cole
with
deserves to be on the
Yeah,
list.
that
He's
was the
jazz,
R&B.
but he deserves it.
That was
because
the
back
R&B.
in the 50s and 60s,
James
he
Brown
was
did
it.
it better. James Brown did it way better than him though.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna hold
Yeah.
you.
Right, and he's Michael's influence.
Yeah.
Like,
You right. But
that's
he ain't-
Michael's influence.
If they're gonna put 2 niggas on the list, Rick James and James Brown, I'm not mad at them leaving off Nat King Cole. That's just me.
Yeah. Yeah.
They put 2 niggas on the list from that genre.
You gotta
Actually,
remember-
they put 3.
Like he said from the beginning, it's everything that encompasses
All of the
it.
things.
He was a
It's-
showman.
it's-
He's selling out
it's-
arenas and that. Like
in that
it was
era,
coming from
in that
everywhere.
era,
At that time,
he's
this-
selling vinyls.
And they
talking
still
about-
use his music in movies.
And they,
Forget movies.
and they're
They
taking in
sampling the
everything,
songs.
they're taking that into account too, which is why Chris Brown's at number 26. But the next nigga,
That's nasty.
what's the next nigga?
Whitney Houston, number 5.
Number 5.
Number
And that's
5?
crazy forever.
Where would you put her?
Sheesh, man.
Where would you put her?
She gotta be. People ain't gonna like
Gotta
me,
be
but
what?
she gotta be top 3, bro. Number 5.
Just wait. Just
Number-
wait.
They,
I'm
you
glad
know
say
who
that.
they put number 4?
And
don't say nothing.
Wait, but
Don't say
before you
nothing.
say it, and I say that because she meets all them requirements. She
Yeah.
had the
She
sales,
definitely
she
had to be
the
top
impact,
5, though.
She had the influence. Number 5. I'm only
That's
mad
a
because
big
that whole
one.
list. Now we getting. I'm like, she
Who's
was
number 4? Cass? Big
Yeah,
Cass?
Beyonce.
the impact.
on.
No.
I'm about to
The
start
impact, the influence, the
What
money.
influence, what impact, what world do we see of Beyonce? Somebody tell
Who
me.
run the world,
No,
girl? She got
I
the
get
beehive.
it.
She got the
I get
beehive.
it because she's the
She got
only
the
one.
beehive. Let you post that right now.
Listen,
They're gonna be flooding your phone.
I don't give a
She's
damn.
Beyonce,
Everybody
no,
knows
go
that. You
Beyonce.
hang around me, I don't fuck with
They gonna be
Beyonce.
going
She's the
crazy.
only
Everybody
woman.
knows.
We almost done, Big Ron. We almost done.
But you know the beehive is real.
calling. She calling.
She got a
It's
code.
true. Her impact is
Illuminati.
crazy.
It's Illuminati.
It could be, but she up. I gotta
But
respect that.
She's the only woman that they compare to Michael. Like,
Yeah.
in terms
And they
of
need to
impact
stop
and
doing that because
influence.
she
And
ain't
even
know
in
it.
dancing,
Compare
she's
her.
nowhere near.
Nah, she can't do
The
it.
only time Beyonce is
I
close
need
to
to get
Michael
this
Jackson
checked
is
out.
on this fucking list because he's number 3.
He's number
That's it.
3.
You
And I
see?
cannot believe that.
wait.
Hold up. If he's number 3,
I need to see who
Aretha
number 1
Franklin.
is. Skip number.
Aretha
It's
Franklin.
number 2.
Okay.
Shut you right up.
Yeah, you shut
Shut you right up. Shut you
Come on
right
now.
up.
My fault.
Aretha
Come on
Franklin.
now. I thought we said her
And
already.
number 1
Okay.
is Stevie, nigga.
Okay.
They smoked the
Come
top
on.
5. They smoked it. I'm not
But
mad.
Beyonce should be number 5.
But that 5 is.
Yes.
is
Beyonce should be number
Stevie is
5.
number 1. If we're talking about songwriters, impact, fucking discography.
Still
I gotta look into it.
No,
man.
no, you don't.
Stevie Wonder's an actual genius.
Yeah, but Smokey
Dog.
was too. Smokey Robinson was too.
He got way more number ones. Stevie got way more number ones. And he wrote for way more niggas and
That's
got more
tough,
number
man.
ones for the
Smokey
niggas
had
he
more
wrote
time
for.
going
And he did it
crazy.
blind.
And R.
It's
Kelly
not
with
the
a
same.
disability.
Yo, R. Kelly wrote for 30 years of artists, of different artists.
Nigga, Stevie
30
did it for
years.
65. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, but I have to look at the
Ain't no
songs.
yeah,
I
but.
think R. Kelly
Ain't no
got
yeah,
more number
but.
ones. I think he got
So,
more number ones.
nah.
I think he wrote more number ones.
Nah.
Yeah, well, we agree with the Beyonce, but I think R. Kelly wrote more number ones.
Beyonce shouldn't be in the
man.
top 5.
No.
100%.
She should be
Marvin
top
Gaye,
maybe top
Marvin
10.
Gaye should be in the top
You
5.
gotta look at the sales too.
No, I'm
and the
with you.
influence.
I'm with
I
you.
get it.
Take
I
that.
get it.
The metrics they used, I'm
And a
fine.
lot of them that
I'm
we
fine
that are on
with
the
it.
list,
In that context,
people
I'm
don't
fine with
even
it.
know who they are.
But you know who didn't make the list?
A lot of people. I told you what's her
yeah.
name.
Jennifer Hudson didn't
yeah,
make the
that
list,
was
even
just-
though her impact isn't.
That's crazy.
They threw Jasmine Sullivan on there.
Nobody
over
is
Jennifer
fucking
Hudson.
with Jennifer Hudson right now vocally.
Nah,
Not even
Nah, hell
Beyonce.
no.
Why do you think they left off the list?
'Cause she-
What did she do? Who she fucked this time? Because last time they packed her up for fucking the T-Mobile guy and he was married. Who you think she
Oh,
fucked
so we
this
can
time?
let woman beaters on the list, but we can't let a woman not.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm with you.
Rapist, drug
I'm
dealer, all
trying
that
to be
shit
on
on
your
the
side.
list.
I'm on your
Everything on
side.
that
Nah,
list.
but
You
you
got-
said
I
the
don't
wrong
know.
things. I was like,
No, I didn't say the wrong thing. I said, who did she fuck?
Her
Because-
musical career isn't as great as
But
everybody
that-
else on the
and that's
list.
part of it.
But
That's part
when
of
you
it.
want to do a tribute, there's nobody else you can get
can't.
other than Jennifer Hudson.
who?
And Chris Brown.
I agree, but
For
that's
certain
part
artists.
of
There's
the.
no one else you can get.
I keep going back to it. That's part of it. It's a whole thing that comes with it. It's not just the vocal. If we just was doing a vocal list, it'd be a different list. But they're incorporating everything.
Right. Who else did they leave off the list,
She
guys?
blacklisted. So
Yo, they left a lot of motherfuckers
they
off the
left a
list.
few people.
Everyone
But,
in the group, they left off the list. Like the Temptations, none of them made the list.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Right.
Ronald Isley is not on this
Ron
list.
Isley!
And that's crazy.
Yeah.
Whoa!
That's crazy that Ronald Isley is not on this list.
you seen
But
it.
you got
But you seen
fucking
that.
Summer Walker
This is
on
a
the list at 74.
You want me to keep going?
But you seen the list, so why are you surprised,
Make
man?
our own.
What are you
Let's make
talking
our own
about?
and bring it back. Cause this should
Dog.
piss me off, man.
You seen the list,
Ronald
though.
Isley isn't on the top 75
now.
R&B acts
But you
list.
seen the
Where's the
list. so
respect?
why you surprised?
There's no respect.
Like you seen that list. What
The
you
nigga,
expect,
no,
bro?
because there's a bunch of niggas that you can pack up.
What they need a
I
list.
agree, but they didn't. So you had to know somebody.
Jeffrey
was getting left.
Osborne from Providence, Rhode Island,
Yeah.
not on the list.
But you know they had
Come
to
on
leave
now.
somebody off the
He
list.
wouldn't be top 75. He's top 100 though.
Damn.
Yeah, I agree.
Ronald Isley is
I
top
agree.
75. He's top 50, nigga. Like him not being in that top 50 and you got Music So Child in there. What the fuck are we talking
that's
about?
tough. That's tough.
What the fuck are we talking about?
That's
That doesn't
tough.
even make sense.
Yo.
That's tough.
You got Ronald Isley off the list, and then you got this goof. Girl, you be fly if you and my B-U-D-D-Y. Get the fuck out of here. What are we talking
We
about?
just told you why, bro.
I know why. I'm still making fun of it.
Nah, fuck that.
That's
Because R. Kelly
crazy.
tributed him and put him in all, like, mad videos, all his songs.
but it's not
20
it's
years ago,
not
30 years
just-
ago. Come on now.
it's-
He's
it's-
relevant.
He is. He is.
Charlie Wilson, too. He's not on the list.
Yeah.
Charlie Wilson isn't on. Yo, that's blasphemy. They put her and Summer Walker on a list.
Back to them.
But for Ronald
Y'all ain't never
Isley
gonna let them
and
off.
Charlie Wilson,
They
nigga,
catching streets because they ain't even asked to be on this
Then
list.
they put Beyonce top 5. Like
That's
that's,
crazy,
crazy to me.
but
Take
that's-
that
Beyonce
shit
top-
yo, we gotta rap.
Sales,
We gotta
sales,
rap, but that shit is
awards. Like, you gotta
crazy.
look at
What's-
all of that
yo.
stuff. Some of them sing better, but they didn't get the.
They don't
like
sing
you
better.
said,
They
they
don't.
didn't get the
Who
exposure.
sings
They
better
didn't
than
get the.
Uncle Charlie back in the day?
They
in
don't-
his prime.
no,
And
what
if
I'm
you
saying
can't
is-
sing live, you can't sing at all.
At
So
all.
fuck that.
I agree, but
We on that.
we're talking about everything: entertainment, performance,
Yeah.
everything comes with it. Money. How many Grammys did you get? You get nominated. How many of these awards? It all
It's
counts.
not fair because some of the greats, they died. You know what I
I
mean?
agree
Like,
with you. That's
we're
why it's
struggling.
hard.
Beyonce's still out here getting
Millennials.
Grammys and shit. You know what?
I agree with
can't.
you. I agree with you. That's
shit's
why
crazy,
it's hard.
bro.
That's why it's a hard list.
All right, y'all. We appreciate you kicking it with us. This episode was amazing. It was all over the place, mainly because
Literally.
I might be a Gemini. I don't fucking know. Even though I was being
Gemini rising or
I
moon
might
sign.
be. I don't know.
And she go with her fucking sign shit. You can't even just make a joke without cats having to be on saying, Gemini rising. This nigga. But we appreciate our fucking guest. Trav Black, clap it up for him.
Thank y'all for
You know what
having
I'm
me.
saying? Our guest co-host, Queen M, clap it up for her. You know what I mean? You might be seeing more of her, especially if we're recording these summer episodes. She might be our third for the rest of the summer, so get ready and she's gonna talk more. I promise you. And we're gonna make sure that the fucking degrees in here is low, so she don't have to cover up with her granny scarf or whatever the fuck that shit is.
You know
Queen
why I can't?
Cass.
You know what? Forget it. Just keep going. Thank you for having me.
Yo, thank you for having us. Queen Cass, sign off, yo. Tell them where they can
Okay,
follow you, what you got going on, all that shit.
Well, my birthday's coming up.
Hey,
Pool
July
party
21st.
invite.
There you go.
If if you that person, then you invite it. If not, that's
Make
it.
the top 75.
Actually, it's top 45.
Oh,
if you
shoot.
make the list, then you somebody.
And don't be offended, y'all. I'm only number 3. And I work with her every other week. You know what I mean? I'm only number 3. So
Don't do that.
I know it's fine.
Don't do
it's
that.
fine. I'm not doing anything.
Anyways.
Can you guys want to tell them what you got going on before we get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here? Trav, what you got? Shows, mixtapes,
Yeah, we got
albums?
shows coming up. Finna drop a new project by the end of July.
Date.
But it don't matter. They ain't in town. They ain't gonna be able to catch these shows. But
Okay.
I appreciate
But
y'all
the date for the
supporting
project
me.
drop, though.
We don't have a date yet. I'm gonna lock in with Merc when I come back from Florida. But it's gonna be called God Is Good. Trust me. That's dropping soon.
I trust him, and God is always good.
And thank you for supporting me. Trav Black on everything. Yeah, you go on Google, Trav Black, whatever. Just put Trav Black. It'll
Big
pop
M,
up.
sign off.
Okay.
What you got going on, girl?
I'm starting a artist showcase again. You know, I'm big on the events and doing all that fun stuff for the local artists, local anybody going on. So it's going to be the weekend before school starts so that we could do a big book
Late
back-to-back
So
drive.
that's Labor Day weekend.
Yep, around there. So we can do that big book bag back to school drive and all that fun stuff and get
Nice.
the artists out there before school starts. And yeah, so you'll hear more about it.
Trav Black will be on that show.
Absolutely.
Make sure.
bless you.
Yo, man, July 12th, I'm going to be at the Bodega on Smith or the Bodega at Night, hosting a comedy show with some of my peoples. You know what I mean? Black Sav's headlining my big bro.
Big homie.
I'm his big bro when it comes to stand-up, though. Gotta say that because I put that nigga on. But Kirsten Logan, Nick Moreau, Glenn Guinness. It's going to be an amazing show. Then we got a game night. The Pregame Podcast is hosting a game night at the end of the month. Location TBD. Yeah, Cash, you just found out about that now, but we hosted one, goddammit.
And then he got the nerve to say, "Oh, he's number 3," but I don't know any of these things that's going on.
And I don't know anything that's going on in your life.
Whatever.
But it is what it is.
You see what I'm talking
we're
about?
dysfunctional
I do,
besties.
I do.
But at the end of the day, we're besties. That's all that matters. And I love you and you love me. We love y'all. Episode 333 of the Pregame Podcast. Until next time, yo, we out. Peace! Nip. Ah!